We missing someone still, I think.
Is Notch not joining us tonight?
Notch.
Is he?
Yeah. Rob's not going to be joining us. I found him a bit overbearing at times, just personally, and ultimately I think we just have some different preferences, and I tried to communicate with him about it, but he just thought I was being strange and overreacting, and he decided to move on. So,
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I don't know, I feel like I've had a bit of a bad run in the last few weeks, a couple of people I was pretty incompatible with, but yeah. I just wanted you guys to know I'm certainly having a lot of fun playing with all of you, so no problems there.
That's understandable. You either click with someone or you don't.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll launch into it. Just a couple of things that came up that I wanted to address from the previous session. The first one was casting sleep through a wall or door. Not that I necessarily go by the rules as written, but I did have a look, and they do say, firstly, that you can't place the point of origin of an AoE past an obstruction, which I don't think anyone was trying to do that. But secondly, the effect itself doesn't pass through obstructions, so that is pretty much in line with how I was thinking about it. But I also had to think about whether you could cast it through a crack below a door. And I think what I would say there is maybe, if the crack is big enough. Like maybe big enough for you to fire an arrow through it. Because I think otherwise I'd probably say that the door provides total cover. In which case I think it would block a spell as well. But I think I'd just sort of like rule it as it comes. The other thing I wanted to correct was just a lore mistake that I made. I said in an earlier session that the town speaker was killed in a hunting accident, and then I said in the previous session that it was a Verbeeg marauder that killed him. And I think when I was watching the recording, and when I said that, I think I noted like Nick kind of like maybe noticing it. I thought maybe you were like writing something down. I just wanted to like clarify that wasn't supposed to be a clue. I just like fucked up the lore. So it was not the hunting accident. It was the Verbeeg marauder. Maybe some of the people you spoke to just had their facts wrong. And I also wanted to give inspiration to Teddy for being really on the money with the evidence in the cabin, and also asking Teethgrinder and Wallarg lots of pertinent questions, and also for some good in-combat roleplay. And I also want to give inspiration to Sylvara for several excellent elderly lady roleplay moments, and just really leaning into the character for a lot of things. I thought that was cool. All right, let's do a recap of the previous session. What can everyone remember from the last session?
We met in that house. Yeah. And we got the skinny of it that Egva, if I'm saying that wrong.
Edvard.
Edvard. See, I'm already playing into the character already. Yeah. He's running for town speaker. And pretty much no one trusts him. And yeah, we got asked to investigate his house. We found a lot of shitty shit. Namely, a coffin that's chained up and with a sigil around it. And an altar self scroll. And a
brooch.
Yeah, brooch, that's right.
Brooch.
And a cloak of many fashions, which just so happened to suit our cleric's one as well.
It's now a poncho.
Yeah. And
I like how you just wear both of them. It's like you refuse to share them. Like it won't be a poncho anymore if I share them.
I like technically how you can't wear two capes, but you can wear a poncho.
Oh yeah. Well, also you could just have one of them and turn it into a poncho, so you don't really need to.
Double poncho.
And I think from memory, our last mission was being told about a witch and she was like doing nasty things, and no, she was claimed that she was getting rid of all the fish.
Yeah. Yeah, you spoke to Wallag Norik.
Yeah, we found her because she initially attacked us as a polar bear, and then we were just like, I think the barbarian hit her first though, but that's pretty fair. The polar bear jumped out of fucking nowhere, and you know.
I only hit her first because she missed both her attacks on me.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She tried to hit you.
Yeah. And then we were like, no, polar bear. Please stop. And then, yeah, the polar bear turned out to be the witch, and I'm fairly certain that's where we ended it.
Plus, we also met Goatfriend, the Dawnbringer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Waterdeep, yes, the dwarven
Yes.
cleric.
Yeah, and he's in the area looking for Ulkrid, the necromancer.
Yeah. And we're very much involved politically in terms of trying to sway people's votes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're getting after this witch, because that Wallag Norik asked us to deal with the witch, and that will help sway his votes and his friends' votes
Yeah.
away from Edvard.
Yeah.
And we're not sure where we're going to place those votes yet.
Well,
And
maybe-
there's
Teeth grinder.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We're kind of uncovering a little bit of a conspiracy in terms of ritual and diamonds, Edvard's. I think we've uncovered a little bit of Edvard's kind of agenda here, and there's also links to the Wolf tribe. Forgive me for forgetting the name.
So the Reghead people are like a sort of a people that live like all throughout the northern wilderness, and then the Wolf tribe is like a smaller tribe among them.
I see. So perhaps there's links to uncover there as well.
Yeah, nice. All right. Cool. So you've just discovered that this huge polar bear is actually a shapeshifter. And after Sylvara attempted to calm it down and Ivanna channeled some healing magic into it, the polar bear sort of backed away and then began to shrink down into the form of a small drow female with obsidian skin and lilac eyes and long white hair full of braids, feathers, and charms. And she sort of rises to her feet in the snow. She's like panting heavily after this combat. And she sort of looks between you all and says, "Who are you? What are you doing in my campsite?"
Tokra will lower his maul that he used to swing at the bear before and say, "Apologies, we didn't know you were the occupant here. You sort of just ran at me out of the blue, so I started swinging. We are here on request looking into why all of the fish seem to have been going missing from the lake downstream. We saw you've got a few traps here, but that doesn't really answer why all of the fish are gone. Surely single lone woman here can't be needing that many fish."
She kind of frowns. "No, indeed. And yes, I am sorry for running in at you like that. I thought you were invading my camp. Some of the local fishers have fired arrows into this area. And there are also some other threats around. But actually, if you say you're here investigating the lack of fish, that is also why I have come down to Delonloon. Delonloon, you would know it as Redwaters. It is still known as Delonloon in the wilds. But the bears in the area are starving because of the shortage. That is why I'm here. I'm trying to help them."
See.
What do you believe's the cause of this, the lack of fish?
I know what it is, for I went further north, to Lac Dinneshere, and I found there an encampment of kobolds, near the river's source. For some reason, they've settled there and they're pillaging the Redrun using large nets. It's very unusual behavior for kobolds. I attempted to negotiate with them, but they chased me away.
Can we roll an insight, see if she seems like she's telling the truth?
Yeah, you can give me an insight check.
Cool.
Can I roll a history if I know any knowledge on kobolds and like why they might be emptying out a random river of fish?
I'll say that you don't need to make a history check. Unless you want to learn other things about kobolds. Maybe give me a history check anyway.
Yeah.
But I'll say that you do think... You can't think of a specific reason why kobolds would suddenly kind of come and try to like pillage the waters of fish.
Well, I rolled a 14 on history anyways. I don't know that.
17 insight.
So for 17 on the insight, you don't detect anything off about this drow woman. She seems to be behaving in a pretty open manner now that she's sort of catching her breath and starting to sort of relax about the situation. She says even, "Forgive me, I should introduce myself. I am Elaheh Mahdre. And who might you all be?"
My name's
Ivanna.
Tokra. We've got Ivanna here. Everyone can introduce themselves.
Eddie Broomsticks, geotechnical consultant at your service.
I am Sylvara.
Hello there, sister. I'm Vakos.
I see. And nice to meet you all. And nice to meet you, Vakos. Interesting to see another drow all the way up here, out of the Underdark.
Yes, they were dark times, indeed. I would highly suggest that there was rumours down river from the fishermen that you were actually the cause of this, the shortage of fish, and it seems that you're trying to actually restore them. I would highly suggest that possibly taking cover or moving on in the forests just to look after yourself and until we get this situation sorted.
It's been important that I stay here because many of the bears are making their way down to Delon and to the Redrun to look for fish, and they're often emaciated and very, very unwell. And that is why I'm here. As I mentioned, I am attempting to keep them alive. Why did you say you were looking into these missing fish?
The town is also struggling for fish. It's quite a resource that they have, and it's made a large impact on the town itself. So it looks like that's both our causes are actually coming from the same source, which are those kobolds.
Seems like we can take two birds out with one stone by taking these kobolds out.
Yes, interesting. Yes.
We take the kobolds out, the fish flow freely down here, enough for yourself, and excess downstream for Good Mead and their people to have fish too.
Have you had much interaction with the town? Other than the couple of arrows? Like anyone come past?
No. It is rare for travelers to come up this side of the Redrun. Mostly I keep to myself. I prefer the company of the beasts and the trees.
Do you know much Sorry. Do you know much about a wolf tribe? A local, not so local, but the wolf tribe to do with the redheads?
I cannot say that I do. I know that there are tribes living to the north, but I don't know much about them. I mostly live in the hills, and I don't tend to venture out even this far.
How far north was the Kobold encampment from here?
Perhaps only 2 or 3 hours. You could walk there.
Are they actively hostile, or do you think there's negotiation potential with this group of kobolds?
They seem hostile. As I mentioned, I tried to speak with them. They chased me away. There were too many of them for me,
pretty
but...
charming.
I see. Well, I am not so practiced with, speaking animals. So perhaps you would have better luck than I did. But they did not, they barely gave me a chance to even speak. But they have, nets and, fishing lines and spears, and they're all out there on the rocks just... Yeah. I've never seen anything like it.
Sounds like it would be beneficial to take care of these kobolds. And hopefully the fish will return.
If you would do that, I would be in your debt.
How many are there, do you know?
I counted at least 10. But there could be more. Maybe more hiding in the hills. There are caves in the hills. I'm not sure.
Would you happen to have a suspicion who they might be working for? The kobolds?
No, I could not say. I saw only kobolds. I haven't seen any signs of a dragon in the area, if that's what you're asking.
If we do this for you, would you be willing to come with us to talk to our friend from Good Mead to set the record straight with them?
Yes, if you would. Yes, if you would. If you would go with me to prevent them from just lashing out at me. I think I guess they think I'm some kind of threat.
Yes.
I mean, actually, that would be of benefit to me.
They labelled you as a witch, unfortunately.
Yes, I believe they might be expecting your head with us returning, but that seems unnecessary.
A witch? I see. I have known witches, and I am not one.
I'd say this is a case of a simple misunderstanding on their part.
Yes. Well, I think that you should be a large enough group that you could handle these kobolds. I must stay here and help these bears. But I wish you good luck.
Yes. Thank you. And do we just follow the stream? I imagine they'll be at the top. Did you see any, I don't know, net traps? No, kobolds are cunning little creatures. Any traps we should look out for on the stream beds?
I did see a pair of kobolds doing something amongst some of the trees up there. I couldn't see what they were doing, but yes, I also know kobolds to be good trap makers. So yes, that is a wise question to ask, but I cannot confirm for certain.
Something to keep our eyes peeled for.
Very well. We shall take care of these kobolds and hopefully we return in one piece.
Good luck.
What time of day is it again?
So at this point it's still like fairly early in the morning. Maybe like 8 in the morning.
Okay.
And maybe at this point also this is where Notch leaves. I think he probably decides that the pay isn't good enough to be sort of risking his life for this little town in the middle of nowhere, so he bids you farewell and heads downriver. Before he leaves, though, he'll give you some of his things that might be kind of related to the quest. I already put a couple of items in your character sheets randomly, so if you notice something that you haven't seen before, that's probably what it was. And Sylvara, your history check, I was going to say that you know about kobolds making traps, and you also know that they are sensitive to sunlight, and they work well together in packs.
So probably best to get them like separate from the main group and take them out that way, I guess, would be the most advantageous thing.
Yeah, you think that'd be a good assumption, a good yeah.
Prime time to hit him in the middle of the day.
Well, if we're going to go, we should go now while the sun is at our advantage. They don't like the sunlight particularly, and they're better picked off in small groups rather than trying to take them out as a major group. They work very well together.
Let's
I'm
go.
ready if all of you are ready.
All right.
All right, I think we head upriver.
Okay, so you continue to trudge along the riverbank to the north. It takes about 2 or 3 more hours to reach the source of the Redrun at Lac Dinneshere. Lac Dinneshere is just this big lake to the north that feeds this river down through the Redrun and into Redwaters, which is the lower lake. And as you approach the lake's southern edge, there's just like this gale blowing from the north that just strikes you with full force. And you can see the water beginning to churn quite violently in this wind, and the waves are sort of lashing against the shore and spraying ice-cold froth into the air. And sure enough, you soon see a group of small reptilian humanoids standing out on the rocks. And some of them are casting huge nets into the river, while others are fishing with lines and spears, as Elaheh told you that they were. And they're just exposed to sunlight and cold-blooded in the stinging winds. And yeah, it seems like very odd behavior for kobolds indeed. And this area, maybe I'll just take us over to the map. This is like a snowy lowland area, sort of peppered with these evergreen trees. There's a few patches of earth visible in places where the snow is melting. And to the right are these hills and rocky bluffs. And to the left are the kobolds on these boulders that are sort of strewn along the shore. And you can see this mountain far to the north known as Kelvin's Cairn. It's just this like huge mountain that sort of looms beyond the lake to the north. And by now it is kind of nearly midday, you think. The weather is clear. And it's probably something like 5 degrees, but because of these winds, it's so cold that it could freeze eyeballs. And you can just hear the waves striking the rocks, and these blustering winds, and the shrill bickering of kobolds as you approach this area. What do you do?
Before we approach, I'd like to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to give myself a bit more protection.
Yeah, on that note, Teddy will also cast Fiendish Vigor to get some temporary hit points.
Okay, sounds good. And Sylvara, I don't know if it's automatically adjusting your AC. Let me just see if there is a... Actually, There might even be a mage armor option in here. Let me see if this works. There you go.
Wait.
Just so you know, if you go to the top left-hand corner of your character sheet and you hit that like spanner to edit the character sheet, and then you hit the cog where your AC was, in there there's like a calculation drop-down menu, and you can change that from whatever it was, natural armor maybe, to mage armor, and then it'll just change it for you.
Nice. Cool. Awesome. Sweet.
And Teddy, you've got your temporary hit points. All right.
I do. Alright guys, it feels like negotiation wasn't a certainty, so are we going in all guns blazing?
I would say we lure them towards our direction with maybe a distraction, so then we don't have to deal with them all at once as a group.
I could sneak in there and
Do
pick off
you have any-
stragglers. Notch kindly left me this cloak upon him leaving, as he switches this cloak of elvenkind around from his back. You can see it.
Oh, did I give you the cloak of elvenkind?
By the looks of it, I was just checking my inventory.
I think I must have. I thought I was giving you the part of the poncho, half of the poncho.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can take that then.
No, that's all right. Fuck it. No, you already think you have a cloak of elvenkind. I can't take it away from you now.
Maybe Tokra just thinks it is a cloak of elvenkind.
It looks like that.
Yeah, it looks like that regardless. We'll see if it actually is or not when he rolls his stealth check.
Possibly if we take up a position, maybe hidden around these rocks, I can draw a couple of them out with some dancing lights. Maybe as a distraction, they might follow the lights.
I think it is best if we split them up, as the woman said. They are dangerous in groups.
Ned can distract as well. Ned can maybe like redirect a few of them.
Very well.
Yes.
We got a plan. Whether it works or not, we'll soon find out.
Find out.
Yeah.
And how? Maybe this is not a question. I'm thinking maybe a couple of us can hide within this rocky outcrop here, and maybe some around the forest tree. Is that a tree or a bush there that you could hide behind?
Yeah, those are like both trees, and these rocks are, they're probably like maybe ranging from like half a meter to a meter high, maybe a little bit higher than that. So it's not like huge, but you could, if you sort of, like crawled over there, you feel like you might be able to hide.
Okay.
Do they look like they could cover Teddy?
How tall is Teddy?
Ooh, I'm not sure if I've got an exact, to be honest.
3'8".
3'8", yes.
What's that in meters?
It's like a meter 10.
Like a meter.
It'd be, just over a meter probably, I think.
I feel like maybe Teddy would need to kind of stoop down a little bit.
Okay.
But otherwise, you feel like you could hide in among those rocks.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Maybe we take up a hiding position and see if we can draw some of them out.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we send Teddy in those rocking areas with the wizard, I suppose, and.
Yeah, let's send the warlock and the wizard. Let's do it.
I was going to say, Tokra can maybe try to go over to these more to the right. How do I ping again?
Left click and hold.
We can throw some holy water at them.
I wonder if Tokra could sort of sneak around to these bushes and maybe then duck over to this. Is this a big tree over here? It's pretty decent size.
Yeah.
Or is it just a conglomeration of bushes?
Oh yeah, that's probably like a big tree, maybe a small cluster of trees.
Yeah.
So that, yeah, I mean that's getting pretty close to them, but you feel like you might be able to do that. They're not looking in this direction, like they're not looking to the southeast. They are kind of focusing on the fishing and sort of bickering amongst themselves. So it's not impossible, but you think it would be a little bit risky.
Is there anyone that's keeping watch, or are they all fishing?
You don't notice any of them keeping watch. Yeah, it looks like they're all fishing at the moment.
Okay.
Can we get close enough to push them in?
Push them in.
You'd have to
If
try.
anyone could do that, probably the barbarian would be best suited for that.
He's got a pitchfork strapped to his back. He's like, I'm a pretty good throw. Might knock them off their balance on those rocks. They'll fall down the hill.
Well,
Alright, I think Teddy's gonna kind of creep up to these rocks here. Just try and get about there. If you'd like a stealth check.
Yeah, give me a stealth check. Let me just
And
pause
so,
while we do that. Oh,
so
well, yeah,
Vakos will
everyone.
follow Teddy. Because, spellcasters got to sit together. Everyone.
I guess if we're all leaving at the same time, then Tokra's going to start heading over in this direction towards these.
Ooh, 9. Oh, I think as you step over towards these rocks, you dislodge some of them as you're kind of crawling over here and sort of hiding behind some of these rocks. And I do think one of these kobolds over here is like, what was that? And sort of looks over in your direction. So, Sylvara, an 8. Tokra, give me a stealth check as well.
Sure thing. It gets advantage if it actually is a Cloak of Elvenkind, so we'll just roll with advantage. So it's either 11 or 13 plus 2.
Awesome. Yes, it is actually a Cloak of Elvenkind.
Okay. No, so 15 then.
Okay, and so are you just kind of like, describe what you're doing here.
He's like, crouched down on his knees, kind of going along on his knees, using his hands to steady himself as he sort of crawls along. Because obviously he's 8 foot tall, he doesn't want to stand up too tall. Even crouched down, he's probably sort of 3 feet. He's probably still taller than Teddy.
Okay. What was the second stealth check for, Sylvara?
I don't know. For some reason I can't see my rolls on my end. I don't know why.
I think that happened to somebody last week. Maybe try refreshing. That's the only help I got for you. I don't know.
I think that worked last week.
That worked.
Whoever had that issue, yeah.
Yeah, I've recently upgraded to the new version, so it's kind of it's just gonna be buggy for a while.
Oh yeah, we're good.
But Sylvara, with an 8, how do you also make some noise as you come up? Teddy is making a bit of noise.
I feel like she's a frail old woman, so she kind of not used to being stealthy that often, so she kind of missteps by stepping on her own robe and kind of like hits the rock a bit harder than intended.
Alright. And it kind of, the sound sort of echoes out into the lake. It is like very windy. But I still think with an 8 and a 9 that, this one here is like, I heard something again. And kind of like steps over to here.
Right.
And sort of turns to its fellow fishing kobold and says, did you hear that? This one's going to kind of step over as well. Kind of step down into the snow, like kind of like draws its knife. It's that drow woman again. Come back for more. They don't see you yet.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to hold steady. I think. Maybe Ned, who's invisible, will kind of walk over to this, just be adjacent to that tree.
So he just walks over there?
Yeah, just, do you want a stealth check?
No, because I think he's leaving tracks in the snow. Little tracks, little imp tracks.
Yeah, okay, yep.
And I think this kobold up here is going to go like,
What is that? Can you see that?
With all this going on, can Vakos also take cover in these closest hedges if he's realised that Sylvara and Teddy have made a bit of noise?
okay,
Thinking it's part of the plan to lure some out?
all right. Give me a stealth check. I'm kind of saying, like, as soon as you leave, like, when you're on this back line, you can't be seen, I guess.
Okay. Sorry.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Awesome.
What? How do you make noise?
Maybe I take a couple of steps, but I didn't realise underneath the snow there's a couple of, like, branches just laying there, so I think I'm stepping on snow, but just there's just a big crunch.
Hey, Mish, I think I hear something. What was that, Frick? I think there's something over there. Me see some kind of movement in the snow. Snowworm. Snowworm.
This one comes over.
Hello?
Tokra's
Who's there? Is it you, witch?
probably readying his pitchfork from his back, ready to just throw it as soon as the jig is up.
I think as they come around here, they're going to see Teddy.
Teddy's going to walk up in full sight and say, "Oh, sorry, I think I've stumbled into the wrong camp. My name is Teddy Broomsticks."
As you do that, this one also draws its knife, and a couple of the ones back here kind of draw these like little sort of poking sticks, these javelins, and sort of aim them in your direction.
What is that? Is that a gnome?
Yeah, I was looking to do a spot of fishing, and I couldn't find any fish, so I kept walking upstream to see if there were more fish up here.
It is a gnome, and he's alone. We can kill him. Attack!
They immediately attack you.
They weren't deceived at all by my fishing story.
They seem to, when they were saying that you're a gnome, like several of them began kind of like almost getting like angry, like they have some sort of like hatred towards gnomes.
Would I have known that as a gnome?
Maybe, potentially.
That's okay. I still back it. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So are they engaging or not?
Yes. I've put everyone in the initiative order.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you would have known that as a gnome. It's kind of like I guess there's like a rivalry between kobolds and gnomes.
Wow. That's okay. I'm here to end the rivalry. We're going to kill him with kindness.
Well, maybe I'll say before we jump into initiative, seeing as like, yeah, I feel like you probably should have known, that maybe one of them just says like,
Wait! Before we kill it, let's see what it has to say. Yeah, what's it saying?
I'm just a humble fisherman. I was just looking for fish, and I've clearly walked up too far the river and just looking for fish. I don't know. I think I found where the fish were, but that's neither here nor there. I think I'll just head back.
It wants Tulmax fish. It wants the fish. It can't have the fish. Kill it!
Okay, let's do it.
all right.
That's what they want.
Ivanna, what are you doing?
She was just gonna see like what she rolled it really terribly. So she's kind of like the snow's in her eyes. And she's like, what the hell's going on?
All right. Okay. So, starting with this kobold up here.
Both got nat ones, Ivanna, with initiative. Oh no.
All right. This one over here that's pulled out this little pointy stick is going to move over to here and try to throw it at Teddy.
That's a bit rude.
It's a bit sharper than a stick.
All right. And it misses, just goes over your head.
Straight
and just
over
like
the head.
lands in front of Sylvara in the snow. Just.
And Sylvara kind of jumps back a bit like, well, spear just landed in front of me.
All right, this one over here is going to kind of push past its kin and come running at you, and it pulls out this like sharp-looking dagger as it runs. And okay, it is going to attack you, but maybe you can see it kind of looks a little bit uncomfortable. It's kind of like squinting a little bit in the light. It's going to have disadvantage because of the sun. And it just cuts air.
Nice.
Vakos.
Vakos is going to step out. He's like, it's on now. And he wants to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so give it a go. On those ones.
All right. Nice. Okay, I go left to right, top to bottom. What do we got? Dex saves. 6.
Ah.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
I knew they were pretty dexterous.
Oh, man.
Maybe 50-50.
Oh, wow.
It was like such a good setup, like all of them clustered like that.
Yeah.
Shit,
Unlucky.
okay, so what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is verified. What color
then-
is the fairy fire?
Yeah. I would say blues. Like navy, dark blues and stuff like that.
Alright. Just kind of comes swirling out of this central area and just kind of envelops all of these creatures. And they're going to sort of jump out of the way, except for this one that's just like turns to see this energy just like envelop.
It's like, what's going on?
What is it? My skin is glowing.
And then I'll take a knee, prone.
Alright. Okay, Teddy.
Okay. Is there a penalty for using a ranged spell if I have someone engaged with me?
Yes. Disadvantage.
Okay. Sure. All right. And then Fairy Fire gives advantage on attack?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so that should just be a straight roll then.
Yep, if you target this one.
Okay. Yes, I shall target the fired one
Alright.
with a Eldritch Blast. Let's do that.
That's a hit.
Awesome.
Oh,
Yay! It should be, excuse me, it should be +3 because of Agonizing Blast here.
alright. So -4. it just tries to.
Yeah.
It just tries to like kind of bat this this black and red energy away, and it just kind of shatters and like goes all in its face.
And Teddy might just kind of look at the what are we, 8 kobolds directly in front of him, and just kind of just shiver a little bit.
All right.
That's Teddy's turn.
Black and it's just red, burning red. I always forget the look of your Eldritch Blast. All right,
yes,
Ned.
It's strong red. So Ned is going to see his twin brother getting pretty confrontational and just try and like fill in a bit of that space and come up here, and is going to help Teddy with the one directly above Teddy.
All right.
All right.
Okay, and this one is going to, let me see, it's going to try to swipe at Ned with its dagger. It kind of hears, is Ned flying or walking?
He would have flown over.
Okay, it would still kind of like see this, maybe this like bit of snow kind of kicked up from the ground as Ned jumps into the air, and it can like hear these wings, so it's just going to kind of...
Yep.
Interesting. It will actually it'll make a normal attack because it is bolstered by its ally here. And 22 looks like it hits.
Oh yeah.
All right. Just cuts through a leathery wing.
Ow. Okay, so that's what was that? 4.
4.
All right.
4 piercing. All right, and this one over here is going to kind of run down here. I think at this point these ones are like,
There's more of them!
and the one at the back begins yelling as well.
Invasion! Invasion!
This one is going to run down to here. It sort of jumps over these rocks. I think these rocks are going to be difficult terrain. I think it can still get to here. How fast does it move? Yeah. It's going to run down here and come at you, Sylvara, with its dagger out. And, oh, it looks like it pierces your mage armor. For 6 piercing damage.
I am going to do something as a reaction.
Okay.
That's my sheet. Right there. I'm going to cast Spiny Shield as a reaction.
Shield? What did you call it?
Spiny Shield.
Viney Shield.
Yeah.
What is... Oh, Spiny
collar.
Shield. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Trying to cast it, but it won't let me... Oh.
Oh, it says you don't have any spell slots.
I should have 1 spell slot left. Pretty sure I do.
I'll just post it. An ethereal barrier of spikes made of magical force. Okay, nice. So give me a 2d4. Okay, cool. Why have I never seen this spell before? Is it like a new spell?
It's from Humblewood.
Humblewood?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I reduce the damage by 7 and he takes 7 damage.
Okay. We might have to have a chat about the Humblewood spell, because I was intending to maybe not go that broad with the supplements.
Okay.
But we can use it for this session. So it takes 7.
And I lessen the damage by 7. So he rolled 6 damage, right? So I don't take any damage, I guess.
All right, sounds good. Okay, he as he tries to like stab at you, and these spikes just kind of, he just practically gets like impaled, and he's like, kind of has to pull himself off these magical spikes as they begin to like fade away. He looks pretty frustrated. What do you do?
Well, that was my reaction.
Oh, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn now? Oh, okay, cool. Boy. That's a very good question. What do I do? Probably going to cast Shillelagh as a bonus action. Yeah.
So can Humblewood be used as a supplement for 5e? I didn't even realize that. I thought it was like a separate thing.
I guess it is a third-party thing, but yeah, it's still in 5e though.
It is 5e? Okay.
Yeah.
Humblewood. I thought it was like a separate game. Is that like it's like animals?
Yeah, it's a campaign in 5e.
Yeah, cool.
And then I'm going to try and whack him with my Shillelagh staff, I guess.
All right. Yeah, I had a look at Humblewood because my regular campaign is like animal folk.
Nice. Now, how do I hit with the Shillelagh staff on here, though?
I've never seen this thing before, but it says place item here to enchant it. So I'm thinking maybe if you grab in your inventory, if you grab your quarterstaff staff and drag it into where it says that in the chat feed on the right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah. Quarterstaff.
Interesting. That's pretty cool.
Cool. And I just roll with it. Normal.
Yep, 20 definitely hits.
And then damage. Yeah. How do you do damage?
If you just scroll back up on the right in the chat feed, under where it said attack, where you hit attack, there's also a damage button. You can just hit that.
Yeah. Cool.
And
6 damage.
It says, oh, I'm like too dumb to work out this fucking equation. Max -1, 3 plus 0. Is it doing the right thing? Is it doing the Shillelagh thing and like calculating it with your whatever it is?
I don't know. I just whack you.
Damage die
you
becomes
roll
a
a 3
D8.
plus 3.
Unless you want me just to roll a D8 and just add +3 to it.
It looks like that's what it's done.
It looks like that's what it's done? Okay, sweet. Okay, cool. All right. You take this thing down. You just hit it with this crackling staff. It's just kind of like pulling itself off the spikes of your shield, and you just... and just like cries out in this shrill voice and falls backwards into the snow.
Can I cast an action cantrip? Because I used my bonus action to cast Shillelagh.
But you still would have used your action to actually attack with the core
attack.
stuff.
Oh, yeah, fair. Yeah, true. True. Oh, that's on my 10 then.
All right. This kobold up here is going to come running down here. Let me see. I guess it's just going to come down to here, and it's going to try to hack at Ned as well. How high is Ned? Probably pretty low, I guess, to like get at this this
Yeah, quite
kobold.
low.
Okay, that one hits as well.
Oh,
Another 5 piercing. We were sort of assuming that Ned is like generally airborne, right? Like generally sort of 2 or 3,
yes, yeah.
3 meters in the air.
Unless like explicitly otherwise, he's hovering. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Tokra. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Oh, it's like grouping these kobolds. My bad. This one will also come running in. It is going to run down to here, and it's also going to try to hack at Ned. Ooh.
Ouch.
Ned's strong. Ned can take it.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. He's all right for now. He's all right for this round, maybe.
And
Maybe.
this one is going to come down to here, and it's going to have a crack at you. Have a crack.
I'll have a crack at the gnome.
Okay, that misses. Tokra.
Tokra is going to come running, screaming, roaring at this kobold here and take a reckless swing, flanking it. Is that count as flanking?
Yeah, so it gets +1. Sorry, you get +1 to your attack.
Cool. Advantage. That's a crit again.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
This kobold's dead.
Get some.
Oh,
23
that's
damage.
massive.
where do you aim on its body with that?
Just
Maul
right
hit.
on the spine where the head joins to his body.
You just hear this loud crack as your maul practically like pushes the like neck and chest like out towards Teddy. This whole like head just goes like snaps upwards like ah! It just basically dies instantly and falls silently in the snow.
They say, "You're all next," and I pointed them.
Several of them kind of hesitate like
That's a big one.
That's my turn.
Ivanna.
Hey. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. Well, get lost. I'm going to move up. What's it? Here. And I'll do a sacred flame on the one that's in front of Teddy.
Oh, this one. All right.
Yeah. So, circle Florence, so I have to do a DC 13 dex.
It passes.
Yeah. So, nothing happens.
All right, it just dives to the side as this energy comes from the heavens. Okay. This one back here is going to sort of come running around the side, and it's going to come at you, Ivanna. And it's going to try to slash at you with its dagger. And it misses. Alright. This one's going to continue trying to dagger Teddy. Looks like it hits. For 5 piercing.
5, okay.
I stuck him.
And... why is it doing this? This is confusing. Sorry guys, just minor technical difficulty here. I am very confused.
It's all good.
Ah, okay, I thought the wrong thing was selected. What did I just do? Did I skip anyone's turn just then?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Let me just try to work out what the hell was going on. Okay, it was this one.
Oh,
Okay, so it is Vakos' turn.
Yeah, I was going to say I was next in line. Cool.
Sweet.
Vakos would like to stand up and move into this position and cast Vicious Mockery on that kobold there.
Alright.
It's time to meet my friend, Turok.
Fails.
Cool. Cool, enter.
Does it take some damage as well, I think?
Sorry, yeah, my bad.
Alright. Okay, Teddy.
Alright. Teddy's just gonna look at this kobold directly in front of him, who's been mocking him a little bit, and he says, "Well, you know what? I don't even eat fish." And he's gonna just swing with his pickaxe. Actually, no, sorry. Can I recon that? I don't want to swing with my pickaxe.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Ned's get him, Ned, and Ned's gonna attack on behalf of Teddy.
All right.
Same guy though. Let's see here.
And so Ned will become visible, but he can still attack with advantage anyway.
Awesome.
19 hits.
There we go. 19. Very good. Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. That one goes down.
Better than the pickaxe.
Yeah.
Just as Ned appears and it just like is like trying to it's still like kind of bragging about having just stuck Teddy, and it just sees this like imp appear next to it. It's just like
You got fishy breath.
Ned.
Okay, that'll be okay. After doing that, Ned is going to Ned might use his action to disengage.
Okay.
And then fly vertically upwards. So maybe like I don't know, 3 meters in the air.
All right. If you right click on your token, by the way, the top left hand field is the elevation. You can like change the meters in that.
Perfect. Yep, just straight up in the air, just try to get out of the front line.
All right. Maybe a couple of them are kind of like.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, in that case, this one is going to... Yeah, it's definitely not reaching you at 3 meters. It's pretty scared of Tokra. But maybe it kind of puffs out its chest. It's like,
I can take him. I'm the biggest among us.
but it will... yeah, but
Advantage.
it's still a normal roll because its ally is next to you, so it's kind of canceling everything's. It's got pack tactics, sunlight sensitivity, and the insult. Okay, looks like it hits with a puny knife. Just 3 piercing. Okay. Sylvara.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Blade Ward. That's a bonus action.
Alright.
Yeah. Probably move. Yeah. I'll probably move in front of Teddy. And I'm gonna swing my shiny stick at the one right in front of me.
Okay.
Well, that ain't gonna do it.
Ooh. Jumps deftly to the side. Deftly? I don't know if that's the right word. It jumps to the side. Maybe it just ducks, even. Okay.
You're not meant to duck!
I barely had to.
It's going to try to come back at you, and this one will be at disadvantage. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's going to attack... Oh no, it can't attack Ned. It's going to come running in here, and... It's going to also... It's going to also target you, Sylvara.
That's rude. No one respects the elderly anymore.
Not when they're attacking you with spells and crackling energy sticks.
I was going to say, it needs to minus a d4 from its attack, but that's not going to make a difference. It's still going to hit.
Oh, right. Okay, sweet. Is that from the
The blade ward.
The blade ward. Okay, sweet.
But it's still going to hit regardless anyway.
Okay, cool. Just 4 piercing.
Yeah.
Okay, Tokra.
Tokra says, that's the last time you're going to swing that dagger. As he swings down recklessly at the kobold. Does a 14 hit?
14 does hit.
Yes.
Is it just this one?
Yep, just the one in front of him that stabbed him. No, we don't want to attack again. We want the damage. There we go. 8 damage.
Nice. That one is also just... its skull is crushed. And it collapses in a heap.
And I'm going to move over to sort of stand... Can I duck behind in between this gap here and the trees?
Yeah, that's
there
right.
to there?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
fine. Yep.
And just getting ready to topple this one over as well. I'll just stand right here, right behind it.
Alright. It's kind of looking back at you as you sort of run over here, like emerge through these trees as it's trying to target Ivanna. It's like,
Where's the big one going?
Ivanna.
So this one has advantage on it.
Oh yeah, it still does. Yep. Advantage and +1.
Nice.
It's glowing with this blue energy. That'll do it.
And I do reckless, which is when I do the damage. I'm not reckless. I roll twice and take the. Okay, so the first one.
That one is also slain
Okay.
as it's just sort of panicking about being surrounded. You take it down.
And I'll move up to this one. There.
Okay, before Vakos, before your turn, at this point, you hear the sound of like screeching and shouting. As you kind of look over here, you can see through the trees that there appears to be some opening in the hills over here, in the bluffs, and this big group of kobolds kind of comes like running out from this opening. I'll say that they are kind of around here as they kind of come running out, and you also hear shouts from the hills to the southeast. As you hear some more kobolds come running up from below. Where am I? Where am I? I never know where I am. These kind of come running down from the hills. I'm going to put these guys in the initiative order. Initiative tracker.
There's always more.
All right.
That's
Okay.
a lot of big blues.
Vakos.
Is there one below Ned as well at the moment?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll just like to say, so I just want to remove that concentration on myself because I'll get rid of that later. Guys, we got more coming. Get ready. Deal with those two quickly. And he wants to use his bag of tricks and throw out 2 fairy dice.
Good stuff.
All right.
So I'll roll 2. What's it? D8s. Let's see what happens. Oh, 2 7s. I don't know what 2 7s are, but
Wow.
2 direwolves pretty good.
2 direwolves. Shit. All right.
done.
Let me see. What do we got? Direwolves.
If I was just gonna place throw them out in front of me myself to get ready to attack.
Okay.
Ooh, they're a bit bigger than.
Oh. Bear with me. I will just give you control of this one. Are you able to move that one?
Yep.
Nice.
Cool.
And then that one as well. So just these furry little balls that just turn into these big, massive, like white wolves. Like one of them just like lets out this loud like howl. But
Are they still named Gelk?
Gelk in a different form. As this one appears here, though, it is. Let me see. As this one appears here, it kind of like, you hear this like loud crunch as it steps on something in the snow, as it kind of you watch as this like big spiked branch basically comes swinging out from this tree here, just at this wolf. So can I have the wolf give me a dexterity saving throw?
Yep.
I'm sure this is not going to perturb the wolf even if it does hit it. Nope, it's fine. Maybe this thing like does hit it, but it just, as it hits the wolf, this giant wolf, it just like basically like snaps. Like it's just not even strong enough to like pierce the hide of this animal. It just like breaks against its skin.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I was thinking also it, because it's like got spikes, it gives it like a brush across its back. Like it's nice.
Like a back scratch.
Yeah, like a back scratch.
Got to use its next action scratching up against it.
It's a distraction stick.
This dialogue is now comfortable.
They're going to play fetch with it.
All right.
That was my turn, thanks.
That was your turn. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, these ones are going to come running in.
Oh, and sorry. Plus, it was to attack the kobolds. That was the command.
Okay, sweet. This one's just going to come over to here, and it's going to throw a javelin at. It kind of sees this like dire wolf as it's like running around here to get Tokra, and this dire wolf. Both of them just like appear. It's just like it kind of like hesitates, like it's not sure what to do, and it is just going to go like fuck, and it just runs back here.
Like, I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Teddy.
If you can add them to the initiative tracker as well.
Oh yeah, sweet. Okay. They should be in there now, down
Thanks.
at the bottom. Takes a bit of scrolling to get there, but they're down there. Teddy.
Okay, so Teddy is going to see the kobold to his top right, with Ned a few meters above him, and he's going to think, I know what Ned will enjoy, and he's going to cast Create Bonfire where the kobold is. And Ned is immune to fire damage, so he won't take any damage.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do that.
And it's when you cast the spell, it makes the dex save. All right. Dex save. Fails the dex save.
Nice. Okay.
So it's if it ends its turn there or moves into the area. Okay, so it takes 5 fire damage, and it just like yelps.
Okay, that's Teddy.
Okay, this one's gonna come along here, and it's pretty hard to aim anything at Tokra from here, I think. It's gonna give it a shot. It's gonna try to hit you with a javelin. There's no way that this is gonna work. No. It just like hits this tree. Okay. Ned.
Okay, so... Oh, injured little Ned, what is he gonna do? I think Ned might just maintaining his height, try and just move a little bit closer, but still like kind of hide behind one of the wolves. I know he's in the air, but like, yeah, he might move a little bit this direction.
Okay.
That's it though. Yeah.
All right. Is he actually trying to hide?
He probably could behind a dire wolf, couldn't he?
Although he's not invisible currently, is he?
No.
Yeah, I don't think. I think. I mean, these.
Could he be
ones are
out of
pretty
the
far
line of
away.
sight?
Yeah, he can be out of the line of sight. But
Let's
I think.
do that.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Dire wolf.
Sorry, direwolf.
Giant wolf. Joke wolf. Julf.
Shelf.
Lunch. Go.
I'm just 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, just out of range. He'll just move it into that position and just hold an attack action.
Okay.
I'll set that up. Thanks. I'll bite. See if one is in range.
All right. Okay, this one is going to sort of tentatively come over here. Maybe it's going to, let me see, 5, 4. It's going to kind of come over to here and sort of try to hide behind this tree and launch a javelin at the wolf. And it misses. All right. Okay, this one's going to come down here. Okay, Sylvara.
I'm gonna try and shillelagh the kobold that's on the bonfire currently.
All right. Yep, that's a hit.
Damage.
Nice. That one also goes down in a heap of crackling, steaming energy.
She like knocks it over. She's like, "Cooked kobold, anyone?"
There's several like steaming piles lying all around. Oh, anything else?
I'll just stay there.
Okay. All right, this one's going to... It's just going to come over to here and try to target Tokra with a javelin. Nope. All right. Julf 2.
Okay, he's going to move that. Sorry, just having issues with moving these ones around today. Sorry for 5, 6. He actually might move into this position there. Oh, that position. 6.
Okay, the only thing is, as he comes through this position here, he is going to trigger another trap. This is a crossbow trap. Just like a crossbow bolt just fires out from this tree. So it's going to make an attack. It has +3 on this attack. Okay. Interesting. The dice roller. Is the dice roller not working for everyone else?
The game's paused.
Oh yeah. I wonder if that would affect it. Oh, it does affect it. Okay, cool. Anyway, we'll go with the 5. It just completely... I think, again, like, these kobold, like, weapons are just, like, pretty weak. It's just, like, fashioned out of, like, some wood and stuff, and it just, like, basically just bounces off the hide of this direwolf.
Just give them another comfortable scratch.
So was that was 5
sorry.
damage?
That was... no, sorry, that was an attack. So it just fails to hit you. So you can then continue moving on to here.
Thanks. And then an attack action, his bite action.
Okay. All right. Okay, at this moment, let me see. At this moment, you see this kobold over here who is kind of a little bit taller than the others. It sort of emerges from this cave behind some of these others, and it just has these like extra long ears, and it's wearing this cloak and holding this staff, and it just comes out here and begins sort of waving its arms around like it's casting some kind of spell. And it is actually going to target this direwolf and attempt to hit it with this. It just kind of points this staff at this direwolf, and just this like bolt of energy comes flying out of it. It's just like lightning, I think. Is just going to kind of streak through the air towards this direwolf. And it's interesting. This is a attack. Ranged spell attack, and it also has sunlight sensitivity. There's nothing near the wolf, so this will be at disadvantage.
Oh.
7. Okay, it then is going to... Okay, its voice rings out as it begins sort of waving its arms about in a different manner, and it is going to then sort of like lower its hands, and it's like kind of holding the staff. Maybe it grabs the staff with like both of its hands, and it like raises them up. And as it's like lifting it up, you can see as this energy, this like black energy begins like swirling around this wolf around its feet. And it is going to attempt to levitate this wolf. So give me a DC 12 con save.
I can just see this wolf starting to like lift his like, just trying to... Oh.
Excellent.
Oh, nice. Lucky.
Just able to get out of it. It kind of like shakes its head and kicks at this energy and sort of jumps back to get out of the way of it and manages to escape the magic. All right. This kobold is going to attack Sylvara. Sorry, it'll have disadvantage. That's better. Okay, this one is sort of encouraged by this magic that's appearing around this wolf, and it's going to kind of run up here and try to take advantage of it just as the wolf is overcoming the magic, and then the wolf is going to try to bite at it, I think, so go for it.
Yeah.
It's just going to fucking bite its head off. I don't think this isn't going to go down well.
Let's see what happens.
Yep. Why am I even opening its character sheet? It bites its head off.
I like how he just said all that encouragement, and then he gets his head ripped off, and the other kobold's like,
Just as the wolf lowers, it just... Alright. This one's going to come running in. It's going to... I think it's going to dash. It dashes over to here. And this one also is going to take on the wolf with a dagger. Misses. Okay. This one's also going to dagger the wolf. Oh, sorry, that won't be a disadvantage actually. Oh, it hits.
13 hits, yep.
Okay. This might kill the wolf, I'm thinking. 6.
Oh, nearly.
Okay, this one is going to come running down over to here. It's also dashing. You see it kind of like moving around in the snow, like sort of jumping over areas and trying to avoid like patches of ground and that sort of thing. Tokra, you might kind of notice it doing that. And this one is going to come down here, and it's also going to try to throw a javelin at Tokra. Nope. Okay. Tokra.
Tokra's eyes are going to go all bloodshot and he's going to rage, get super angry, and just run at this one down here.
Just like...
And he's going to swing, hope that he misses any traps that were down there.
Yep, he didn't step in anything.
Recklessly swing.
That hits.
Cool.
And
then
that kills.
kills, cool. I was going to say rage doesn't add the extra 2 damage, but he's dead. What's he going to do? He's got an extra bit of movement. Maybe... I think these wolves have got those things covered. he's maybe just going to... Are these little bushes above him?
Those are trees as well, really.
Okay.
He looks like he's bigger than the trees.
Yeah.
They're pretty like spindly looking.
Yeah, he's just going to stay here, ready for the next kobold.
All right, Ivanna.
All right, I'm gonna just hit this one with my sword.
That hits.
Damage. And I'll roll one more time just to see if I do any better. Nope. I keep only rolling worse every day. So just a 5.
All right. It's looking bloodied.
Nice.
Oops, sorry.
I might just move up 1.
Okay. Vakos.
Okay, Vakos is going to move into this position, and he'll cast Vicious Mockery on... can you see that one through those bushes there, or can he can move there? On that one there?
Yeah, I think you can kind of see it moving around, trying to jump back from this wolf as it's like snapping at it. Passes.
And end turn.
Actually, I just realized the sunlight sensitivity actually also gives it disadvantage on... oh no, sorry, perception checks. I just saw the wisdom. Alright. Okay, these ones are going to kind of start coming swarming in at Tokra. And... It looks nervous as it approaches you, but you can see this spellcaster kobold in the background sort of telling them to attack.
Attack! We must defend the new city of Kurtulmak!
Okay, Teddy.
Okay, Teddy is gonna move towards the action, so that's 2, 6, that looks good. And then the kobold just straight north of Teddy. He's just gonna hit with the Eldritch, this one here. Hit with the Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
While he's rolling that, I'll quickly mention that Tokra has been recklessly attacking, whether or not that affects the advantage, disadvantage because of sunlight. I'll leave that.
Oh yeah, it would actually make it a flat roll.
It'd cancel it out. Yeah. Just for future. Yeah.
Sweet. 21 hits.
Bit of damage. So, oh, very good. So it's 12 with my incantation.
That takes it down. It is just blown backwards into this branch over here.
I forgot I hated kobolds, but I do. I hate them.
All right.
Okay, that's Teddy.
This one is going to kind of come running around here, I think. It can't really stay there. It's going to try to come over here. Alright, it's going to flank this raging Tokra, why not? Put itself in Teddy's range. That'll be +1. Okay, hits. For 6 piercing.
Half to 3 because I'm raging.
Sweet. And Ned.
Okay, so Ned will take his action to turn invisible.
Okay.
And then... Is it also an action to sneak up on one of the kobolds, or can I just roll a stealth check to sneak up? I want to go...
It would be an action to take the hide action, but because you're just sort of out in the middle of the battlefield and the creatures are all sort of aware of Ned's presence, I don't think you could really hide.
Okay. In that case, Ned will move to the fight, but he's going to stay 3 meters. He's pretty rough. You know what? He's going to engage and he's going to help. Oh, I don't. Okay, no, he's going to help. He's going to use the help. Oh no, he went invisible. Sorry, what am I saying? He's going to stay there. He's going to stay 3 meters high. And that's it.
All right. And with flanking, the way I do it is that if you're flanked, you can't flank. So none of these creatures are flanked now. Okay.
Right.
Direwolf.
Direwolf's going to move into this. I do mind if he's
Yeah, that's fine.
there, to attack that kobold.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry. 10.
10 misses.
Misses. Gives him a good sniff.
All right, I'll just move it to oh, weird. Okay, sweet.
Thanks. End turn.
All right. Yeah, maybe the kobold just sort of tries to whack at its nose with its knife. And it's going to try to whack again at its knife, at its nose with its knife. Hold on, it'll have disadvantage. Ooh, okay. 4 piercing. So it just whacks the wolf's nose out of the way and then just kind of pulls back and then tries to get the maybe throws the knife up in the air and grabs it by the hilt and just tries to stab at it. Leaves this scrape down the wolf's nose and then kind of good wolf. Okay, this one sort of looks back at its master back here. That then sort of tells it to carry on. And it is going to come in here and it's going to try to... it doesn't know what it's going to do. It's pretty nervous. Yeah, this caster back here is
Move in, you coward!
It is actually going to... It sort of looks at Tokra, looks back at the wolf. It's going to attack the wolf. Let me just double check something. Okay. All right, it misses. Sylvara.
I am going to slay the remaining kobold right over here. Because he's in my way. And he's being rude.
13 just misses.
Damn it. Well, that's all I do.
All right. Okay, this one back here is going to... it's not going to do that. It's going to come in here and try to support its friend by attacking Tokra. Ooh.
Taxi's friend.
It basically almost trips over this stick as it's kind of running towards you and just sort of kind of nearly stumbles in the snow and drops its dagger. Has to sort of fumble for it to pick it up. Direwolf.
Direwolf is going to attack the one north of him.
Okay.
That one. And it has pack tactics. because Tokra's within a meter of him.
Sweet. Sounds good. Ooh, it still misses.
Ah.
You're loving double sevens.
Okay, in turn.
Okay. This sorcerer back here is going to take a few steps forward. And what is it going to do? I think it's going to... I mean, it doesn't know that the direwolf is just a summon. I think it's going to try to target this direwolf. It's going to make a couple of these attacks, these chromatic bolt attacks. The first one is going to be fire damage. Looks like it hits. So 8 fire damage. And it's just kind of like, maybe it's like sort of waving this staff, and as it waves it, these like bolts are like flying out of it. First one's fire damage, second one is going to be acid. A green one. Okay. Another 10 acid damage.
Yep.
Okay, this one is going to try to fight back at Sylvara. And hits.
Minus a d4.
Oh, minus the d4. Sweet. Hold on. Minus d4.
Oh, still
15.
hits.
Oh, still hits, okay. So 6 piercing. And this is also going for the wolf. No luck. They're just trying to team up with it. They can see they're like this like kobold sorcerer kind of hitting it with these bolts of energy, and they look a little bit encouraged. This one hits. It'll do another 6 piercing damage. Oh, it actually takes it down.
Yeah, 6 is the exact number.
Maybe it just kind of like runs under this wolf's leg as it's being like pummeled by these like different colored like bolts of energy, and it just kind of like leaps up with its dagger and just like straight into like where the heart of this wolf is, and it just kind of tears it back as it like drops down, and all this blood comes like pouring out of the wolf as the wolf then sort of disappears. Okay. This one over here is going to come running in here, and it's pretty encouraged by the luck of these kobolds in taking out a giant beast. So it's also going to try to help surround this giant beast that is Tokra, and hits for 1. 1 piercing damage.
Ouch.
I'm helping.
Okay, Tokra.
Okay, Tokra, he's getting surrounded now, so he's gonna just keep swinging what he does best. He's gonna go for this guy. Does he want to do reckless, being surrounded? Yeah, he's raging. He doesn't throw all caution to the wind. 23 for damage.
23 definitely hits. Sorry, which one was it targeting?
On to the right of him, the first one that approached him.
All right, that one goes down. Just one hit killing all of these kobolds.
Yes, you're living up to your names. You are bold. I'll give you that.
These bodies are stacking up. He's like laying bricks of kobolds. Bodies.
All right. Interesting. Okay. Ivanna.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try and hit the kobold in front of me.
just misses.
It's great.
The invincible kobold.
Yeah, it's just like dancing around like.
And then I will do a bonus action healing word on
Kobold?
Sylvara.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Oh, I'm assuming this campfire is no longer here as well.
Yep, you can get rid of that.
I'll leave you to that healing word. Vakos.
Okay, Vakos will like to throw his last furu die out from his bag of tricks for the day.
Wait, how many can he do?
3 a day.
Oh, so he did 2 before?
2, yeah.
So it's one per
each.
animal. Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll just roll the d8. Oh, I should bring up my bag of furry tricks.
Can I just
5.
sorry,
Oh, panther.
Oh yeah, sure, sorry. Let me just go back to you for a second. Go ahead.
and I'll just bring it there, and can I do that?
Okay, unfortunately, as you come running past this tree, I'll put you here. Give me a dex save. As basically you step into what you realize too late, or maybe too late, probably not too late, is a loop of rope, which begins like pulling tight around your leg. Oh, it is too late.
Oh!
It just like hoists you up into this tree. You are 10 feet in this tree, hanging upside down.
I have a question. Does Ivanna have holy water in her boots at the moment?
Okay.
And does the kobold get an attack of opportunity?
Yes. Thanks for reminding me.
Disadvantage.
Hopefully it misses. Has disadvantage. Nah. Oh, it hits. Oh no, it misses. Okay, sweet. All right. What was the
It was
creature?
a 5, so it was a panther.
Panther. Okay. Do I have a panther? I do have a panther. Okay. I'll give you control of that.
Cool.
Okay, should be able to move it now.
Alright. No. Not at the moment.
Oh, sorry. Had it paused.
Oh.
Okay. This wolf has just disappeared, and then you come over here, like playing this magical lute, and this like, oh no, it's not your lute, is it? You're doing it from this bag. Throwing this furry thing, and this panther appears next to this kobold. It has just seen its ally like take out this giant wolf. It's like nearly had enough. It looks like it's nearly about to run at this point. Actually, that is terrifying for it.
If you can add it to the tracker as well.
Oh yeah, sweet. I'll do that. Teddy.
Okay. So because Teddy's engaged with that kobold in the top right, he will create another bonfire where that kobold is.
Which one do you mean?
Top right of me.
Oh.
To the left.
Oh, like this one?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, because Eldritch Blast would have disadvantage on him, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I will create a bonfire.
Okay.
Sorry, it's being slow.
That's all right. Dex save.
There we go.
It looks like it's able to avoid it. Kind of jumps
Does that
back
mean
as
it
this
moves
fire
out of
springs to
that?
life.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
it doesn't move
all
out.
good.
It's just kind of still standing within this square, but it's like just backing up away from the fire.
Okay, no worries.
All right. Okay, it is that one's turn, and it is going to sort of... It's going to... I don't think it has time to really, like, disengage, because it's just trying to get away from this fire, so it's just going to, like, jump down here. Oh no, it's still in range of everyone, so it's okay, actually. It just jumps down towards you, and it's going to try to hit you with a dagger. And this one will have disadvantage.
Yay.
Misses. All right, Ned.
Okay. Ned is going to spin around kind of up here, and I'm going to change the elevation, and it's going to get back into kind of combatant range. So I don't know, maybe a meter in the air.
Okay.
And then use the help action to try and distract this kobold here.
The one to his right? The one that just like...
The one directly... No. So I moved Ned...
Oh, sorry. I was looking at tab.
Upwards.
Okay,
Upwards.
sweet. Help action.
Thank you.
Okay. Direwolf.
Now, yes, the direwolf's going to attack the kobold in front of him. Okay, let's go. 10.
How does it kill this one?
I just rips off its head and just like tosses it into the tree.
Its head just goes like just hits this tree like falls down into the snow.
And it will like to move. Oh, I'll just move that, and then one more.
Okay, when it goes there, it is going to... I think it's going to sort of fall into this pit trap, like feet first, so it's, you know, maybe it'll like hit its head or something as the ground just sort of gives way. But give me a... what do I want here? A dex save.
Oh, I thought it was going to
okay.
be 16.
Yeah, the ground, the snow kind of like falls aside. There's just all these like sticks and things over this hole, and its front like paws just go in, and yeah, I think it just goes like hits its head on this thing. So it's going to take 1d6 bludgeoning, and I would usually say that the creature is like in the hole, but I don't think that's the case in this point. In this case, it probably I think would take maybe like just difficult terrain for it to sort of pull its legs out of this thing. Alright. Does it do anything else?
No, that's it, thanks.
Okay. This kobold is going to keep attacking Tokra. Misses. Sylvara.
Gonna try and kill this kobold finally. Die. Damn it.
Damn it.
We'll get there one day,
It's still dancing.
unfortunately.
Come on, old lady. Is that all you got?
I'm gonna live longer than you.
We'll see about that.
This one is going to... it's going to try to target Ned, I think.
Yeah, here we go.
It will have disadvantage already. Oh, misses. Okay, this spellcaster, I think, is going to continue with what it was doing before. I think it's going to kind of... It steps around to here, like this, and it's going to try to target Tokra with a couple of these chromatic bolts, I think. 16
yeah.
hits. This one is going to be cold. I just realized actually, you might be... Do you have any resistance to cold damage?
I was going to say, Tokra has a shiny ring that he has on his hand that
Awesome.
sort of sparks with magic as he gets struck with cold damage.
Okay.
He's going to reduce the damage by 2d8.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Excellent. No
Yes.
damage.
No damage.
Okay.
Cold just gets absorbed into his skin. Tokra just laughs it off.
And this sorcerer kind of sees that happen, and it's going to try to now just hit you with just this like, just almost just looks like a sound wave of thunder energy, and that hits for another 8.
Ouch. That wipes the smile off his face.
And okay. All right. Still in this dance of death, this kobold is going to try to stab back at the old lady. Misses. How does it miss so badly, Sylvara?
It's just scared of old ladies.
It just like hesitates a little bit.
I
You
like how
look
they're
strange.
how they're both missing each other.
This this one disengages and it runs back here and basically like hides behind this sorcerer that's kind of like,
What the fuck are you doing?
like tries to like hit it with a staff.
Get back in there.
Gonna take up attacks against it.
No, it disengages.
Oh, sorry, you said disengage. Yeah,
Okay. Who do I have selected?
surrounded by a panther and a direwolf.
This one's going to try to take advantage of this direwolf sort of halfway in this hole. Stab at the side of its neck.
Hey,
Hits it.
Hits. Oh, hold on. I don't think I rolled with disadvantage. It should have had disadvantage.
Nah.
Let me just see. Ooh. Okay. So four piercing. Okay. This one's also going for Tokra. And this one hits as well. For 6 piercing. Which is just
Up
3.
to
I guess.
3.
Yep. Okay, Tokra.
Tokra is gonna, as a bonus action, it says potions of healing. They're a bonus action. Is that how you play them?
Yeah, you can do it that
To
way.
drink it yourself?
Yep, that's fine.
Alrighty, yep. Tokra is gonna bonus action potion of healing. How do I use this? So I use ability. Healing. Roll that. And he's going to also, seeing as this weird looking one over here with the robe and the staff sort of is the only one that's really done significant damage to Tokra, he's just going to disregard these kobolds here, take the attack of opportunities, and just beeline it straight for this guy.
Ooh, okay. Alright. So that's like 4 attacks.
That's a 4, is it? Okay.
I don't think any of them have used...
They don't have advantage because I haven't reckless swung yet.
Okay. Alright, so first one misses. Second one misses. Third one misses. Seems like a good gamble. Fourth one hits.
That'll
It
hit,
just kind of nicks you as you run past. And does 1. Oh no, 2. 2 piercing.
2 damage. As he does, he comes over to this one, he does a running jump and just swings down to this
Oh,
spellcaster.
definitely gets it. 13. Okay. This thing is just like forced back into the side of these bluffs with just the force of your maul. So it like drops its staff.
Yeah, I was going to say he's going to make a con save. Otherwise he falls prone too.
Con save. What's the con save for?
Topple. It doesn't have it on my maul for some reason. I think,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can add that later. What was the DC?
It's 8 plus ability modifier, so 13.
It just does it. Maybe it's sort of stabilized by this wall. It like hits the wall and kind of just like, otherwise it would definitely go like flying back sort of thing. It's like, but it drops its staff.
Just like saliva coming out of Tokra's mouth, eyeing him off, ready to take him out.
Foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, Ivanna, you're restrained. What do you do?
I'm like dangling.
Yeah, upside down by this rope.
Alright. I'm gonna channel divinity and make this kobold that I can see. Probably the only thing I can see.
You just keep fighting, but upside down.
Dangling. I just point, like hold out my holy symbol, and will sheath my sword, hold out this holy symbol, and make that kobold do a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
I'll see what it. Divine. There we go. Divine spark.
I think it's gonna fail.
All right, and usability.
I don't remember if it still has this help action on it. Oh, maybe it does. Forget when it was done.
So it's damage.
All right. What is it? So it's just doing like 9 necrotic damage. Is that what it is?
Yeah. I think it's necrotic, or it can be, or radiant. And she does, her thing is like the acid, the yellow acid.
Raining down from above.
Yeah, raining down on him. So 9 damage.
It lets out this agonized scream as this like burning acid comes out of the clouds above. Just washes it and just burns its... Okay, so it's kind of like sparkling and glowing a bit. It burns to death in this yellow rain. And this like acid sort of eats away at the snow here as well, and just kind of you see like part of the skeleton of this kobold being revealed as it's just kind of lying there in this like patch of like wet dirt and melted snow.
Don't eat the yellow snow. And yeah, that would be that's all I could do from here.
Okay. Panther.
The Panther will like to charge at the spellcaster as well. Take the up attack.
Yep. Oh no, it can't. It's already used its reaction, so no up attack. It tried to get Tokra before when he was running over here.
Cool. So, and attack the spellcaster. Now, because he's moved 4 meters, it also needs to make a save or be knocked prone.
Okay.
Ah.
Damn. Yeah, that misses.
Damn. Okay, end turn.
Alright. I guess maybe it just sort of ducks as this panther just like kind of like whacks at the rock behind it. Vakos. Oh, at the top of the round.
The panther was the top. If you want to do something.
Oh yeah, no, I'll just wait until. Yeah, no worries. Vakos.
Okay, Vakos would like to cast Vicious Mockery on the one that's right next to Teddy.
Hey Teddy, do you enjoy being at an angle like that?
No, sorry, I have made a mistake and I'm At this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
Control and mouse wheel.
Yeah, control the mouse wheel. Every time I see it, I'm like, I want to fix it, but I don't know. I don't want to interfere with somebody's.
My mouse is playing up, so I'm running on a touchpad. It's been a nightmare.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. See, you can't.
Makes it tricky.
I don't know
so
how
if
it
you
would
do
work.
see it, then just yeah.
I can fix it.
Thank you. Thanks.
It's like, I don't know, maybe that's his vibe.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like,
oh, sorry. Who are you viciously mocking?
the one that's right next to Teddy.
Okay. It will succeed.
Wise. Okay. Intern.
Okay, Teddy.
Okay, so no off attack for the one next to me. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I will make a bit of space for myself.
Okay.
And I have a question about the I got like a what's the name of it? Like a crown or
yeah, the
it was a circlet of blasting. It's a level 2 spell, but I don't have any level 2 slots. Does that mean that I can or cannot cast it?
I think it should be fine. Yeah, I don't think it'll use a slot.
So these 3 kobolds in a line, I just want to kind of just shoot. I got 3 different rays, and I just want to shoot each kobold with one per ray.
This would be so sick if like every one of them
right?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's do it. Cast spell.
Armor class is 14.
So 3 different rolls.
Yeah.
One. Is it 4? Do I have to do 3 different attack rolls or?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, 14.
Yes. One more.
Come on, one more. Let's do it. Attack. Oh. Okay, I'll go the first 2 if that's right.
Yep.
And let's do damage.
That one dies.
Awesome. And then damage. Oh, that would have been so good, the triple kill, but no,
that one doesn't die either.
Okay, no worries.
Oh well. So that one's blown away, and this one just like just cops this like fiery energy just onto its shoulder, sets fire to this like little ragged cloak that it's wearing, and it's like try to like stamp it out.
Awesome.
Okay, Ned.
Oh, I think Ned's probably just gonna go become a coward again. Just with that low health of his, and he's just gonna fly back up into the air. Back maybe up to 3 meters, retain his invisibility.
Okay.
And that will be Ned.
All right. Direwolf.
Direwolf will move into this position and then attack the one to the south.
Okay. And we'll go on a 5-minute break in a minute. Yeah.
Hey.
Nice.
Wow.
It's fine. Eaten whole.
Just a scratch.
Yeah. It's just a body of kobolds everywhere.
All right. Okay, I think this one is gonna disengage, and it's just like, run away! It's just gonna run up here.
Right.
Oh wait, hold on, it can't dash, it just disengaged. What am I doing? It makes it to there.
That falls into a trap. I forgot about that. He's in the panic.
Sylvara, finish it!
Finish it.
It's gonna run away. It's beginning to like, it hears its like ally, and it like turns to begin to run.
Just gonna look at it. Are you starting to regret your life decisions now?
You see pure regret in its eyes.
Hey, finally.
Excellent. You're gonna do 4 damage.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, that'll still do it, right?
just-
How do you kill this one?
I hit him so hard through the middle that he literally gets sawed in half from the collision.
Alright. Just from the shillelagh staff. Okay. There's like barely any left to run away at this point. Alright, this sorcerer looks at the panther, looks at Tokra, and it doesn't even pick up its staff, it just begins running as well. And it'll disengage though. It's going to run over to here. And this one also disengages and runs after it. This one is going to disengage. They all just begin running away. Okay, Tokra.
Tokra just yells out, "Where are you running?" And just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, he can make it.
But, unfortunately...
through the trap. Shit.
This is a crossbow trap, so there'll be like a little crossbow hidden in this tree. So it'll make an attack. Oh, pause again. And... it misses. Okay, continue.
Continue. Okay. Just keep sprinting past the crossbow. Any more traps?
Wait. Yes. Here.
Yep.
This one. I'm gonna say this is also a crossbow bolt.
Okay.
Maybe from this tree over here.
Yep.
Oh, that one hits.
Oh, there we go.
Little hit.
Okay, what is it? 1d6 piercing.
Fucking take it.
6 piercing. It just in the side, in your neck.
Just feels his rage as he keeps on powering through. He wants this wizard. And then he takes his last 5 foot into it. I saw this wizard stand here, so he knows it's fine. And he's going to recklessly, he wants to take him down.
It's kind of like...
sweeps his legs out.
It's looking back over its shoulder as you just like aim low with this one. It definitely gets it. Okay, so it'll take 8 damage and
Plus
con
an extra
save?
2 for rage.
Oh, plus 2 for rage. Okay. And is it a con?
Yeah, con save.
Okay.
Yeah, DC 13, otherwise it falls prone.
Okay.
It's a crit.
Doesn't fall prone. Maybe it's somersault. You just like whack it so hard that it kind of like, maybe it even backflips, because I'm thinking you're coming at it from behind. You're like, you just hit it with so much force that it's like...
There's a full loop in the air.
Yeah.
360.
Kind of like lands on the ground quickly, like
Lucky
kind of
landing,
scrambles up and then keeps running. Okay, Ivanna. Still hanging there.
Still hanging in.
Ivanna.
Oh, my go. Okay. What can I see from here?
Not much. Not much at this point.
I will, I guess, slice at the rope around my foot. So take the sword out and try and cut myself loose.
Okay. So... Give me an attack. All right, and you only have to do a 2 damage, so you are able to cut the rope. However, you fall to the ground, and so you take 1d6 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground. That's not so bad.
I'll be right. Does that count as movement?
No.
I have to get up though, don't I?
Yeah.
So that's half my movement.
Yep.
And I kind of just want to go where I can see, I guess. would have heard anyone where they were running off to? Like,
Yeah, I think, you can kind of see the battlefield. You can see several of these kobolds sort of running in that direction. You can probably also see this one through the trees.
Can I move there?
Yep.
And see it? I might try a guiding bolt on the sorcerer.
All right.
Oh no, I use my attack. Sorry, I can't do it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Maybe at the top of the round, what do you guys want to do here? Do you want to just chase them and kill them all?
Yes.
Tokra does. Unless someone else yells out to unleash the raging barbarian, he's going to chase him down.
Okay, all right. Let's finish it quickly before we do the break. If everyone's okay with that, they just have to make it to the edge of the map. Okay, Panther.
Okay, Panther's going to charge forward. He can move 10 meters.
All right.
And take the up attack against that.
Oh no, this one's already been set loose by
I've triggered
Tokra. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then attack the magic user.
So this one, oh sorry, I think this one will take an up attack at you. What I meant was that there's a trap there, and the trap was triggered by Tokra. So that hits the Panther. Just for six piercing.
Okay. So he'll take the spellcaster. Oh yes, finally hit him.
All right.
And also they need to also make a strength check or be knocked prone.
Might not be an issue.
Okay.
Probably won't be an issue. Ooh. Oh, okay.
He's still up.
Yeah, still up. What is it? Strength save?
Sorry. So yes, save.
Okay.
I don't know what the...
All right. It's prone.
Okay, so now he actually has a bonus attack if they're prone. It's an opportunity bite. So he'll bite at it.
And he has advantage. He has advantage because it's because it's prone. You might as well crit fish. Although it's dead. It's on one hit point.
Okay. That's it. He's just gnawing at it.
All right. Just. Okay. Vakos.
Vakos will. He will. He's just moving into position a bit more. Oh, actually, that's one too many. And
well,
it's just.
I'm thinking actually maybe I will narrate through the ending of this one just because it'll take maybe another 10 minutes or something.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty obvious you're just going to chase them all down, especially with the sorcerer dead. So do you just chase them all and just kill them? Just run after them and just shank them?
Can we keep one alive?
Keep one alive to question.
Mm.
Okay, if you want to keep one alive, maybe give me a group athletics check. And we'll just see if you can catch one of them.
I'm great at those. Yeah. Oh, not one. There we go.
Alright, what are we? 19, 6. Alright, that's not bad. Sorry, that's not that good. Okay, I'm gonna try to beat that with an athletics check. And if it beats it, then you're not able to catch any. Oh, nice. Okay, you are able to catch one of them. You slaughter the others. You slaughter the others, and you catch one of these kobolds, and sort of tackle it to the ground. And we're out of combat. Let's go on a 5-minute break.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
So you have surrounded and captured this remaining kobold. How do you capture it after you who dives on it, and what do you do?
It would be great if the panther like pinned it down, or the direwolf with a paw on its chest,
Okay.
because you know that running the panther.
Like, yeah, true.
Maybe the panther comes and like sort of trips it a little bit, and then as it's recovering to get up, the direwolf just like jumps on it.
Yeah, it kind of like rolls over on its back and tries to like sit up, and the direwolf just.
Let me go! Let me go!
They're still quite hungry. The direwolf and the panther here. Panther. Now, it seems that you've been causing some disruptions downstream, catching all these fishes. What's the deal?
Nothing, no deal. I'm not from here.
Whereabouts are you from?
Mountain?
What are you doing in such broad daylight?
Visiting.
Do you always take fish from the river and places you visit?
I didn't do it. I didn't even like fish. I was just visiting. It was them. They were all doing it.
Why do you need the fish?
Me not need fish.
Who did you say them were? Your friends?
Yeah, all the other kobolds. I had nothing to do with it. Skrut good. Skrut friend.
My can the wolf actually grasp his leg, ready to bite down, as Vakos is patting the direwolf?
Okay.
Now look at Scrat. He's still hungry, and he has an appetite for kobolds.
What do you want to know?
Hello. What are you doing with all this fish?
Promise not to eat, Skrut.
I promise that my direwolf won't eat you, yes.
Okay. Skrut, stand up.
Not at the moment. Not at the moment.
Fish. Kurtulmak. Say, kill fish. Sacrifice fish to give Kurtulmak power.
Nah. That's a good Skrut.
Yeah. Good Skrut. Good Skrut, go now.
Not yet. Not yet, Skrut. Okay. How? Oh. Is there anything else that?
Yeah. Scott, have you had any communications with any townsfolk?
No. Townsfolk.
You've not been given any directives from anybody from town?
No. Skrut not go to town.
How does fish give your sorcerer power?
Kurtulmak, not sorcerer. Kurtulmak is god. 1 moon ago, Kurtulmak came here. Into the mountains. He was big. He was big, maybe 6, 7 foot tall. Kobold, dressed in an orange cloak, with curved horns and a long stinger-tipped tail. And he was looking for a location to establish a new kobold kingdom.
Scrat, did his cloak look anything like, and Teddy will point to the the coat of many. What's our coat called?
Many fashions.
Many fashions.
What does it look like right now, though?
It's got a torn corner. Did it?
Can we make it orange?
How you get Kurtulmak's coat even has torn corner.
That was some terrible news for you. I think Kurtulmak's right where we left him.
What?
I think you were tricked, my friend.
Impossible. Kurtulmak came here, said he would build new kingdom. He had to leave, but he said he would return, and when he did, he would make kobolds respectable again, and cure us of sunlight sickness. He said he would build a grand city here in Frozen Far. But he said that he had been drained of his energy by Gal Glittergold, and that we must sacrifice as many fish to him as possible in order to give him the energy to finally return in full force and build Big City.
Now, I want you to think about this. I know you're a kobold, but what power could there be had from fish? They're just fish.
We sacrifice them. Kurtulmak is our god, which is why we bury them in pits for them to rot and go to Kurtulmak to give him power. He said, in fact, if we don't do this, that he would curse us. We had to sacrifice as many fish as possible. All the fish in the lake, he said.
We can see you've been doing quite a good job, actually.
Thank you.
Yes,
But
Sorry, go on.
unfortunately, people don't appear to be who they say they are. I believe there was an imposter.
Imposter. You is imposter.
No, what he's saying is the thing being Kurtulmak was an imposter, dear.
What? Impossible! Skrut saw Kurtulmak with Skrut's own eyeballs.
I'm not sure we've got anything to gain from getting Skrut to believe to believe that the god didn't exist, right?
What do you mean by that, gnome? Skrut can hear you.
Well, Kurtulmak, have you seen? Sorry, Skrut, have you seen Kurtulmak before?
No.
Besides the first time, yeah. Because, yeah.
Skrut, we're not trying to mince words. Your god was not. You didn't see your god, and it's up to you whether or not you believe us. We don't actually have a stake in whether or not you believe.
Skrut
You must
confused
believe.
and afraid.
Let's
How
stop
you have
sacrificing.
Kurtulmak orange coat?
Can I give him a pamphlet for Lathander? Maybe choose the right way.
Especially the god of light. They hate light.
I hate light.
And it smells like piss.
I will preach the word of your god if you let me go.
Insight check.
You have no reason to believe him necessarily. You don't need
When
an
it comes
insight
to her
check.
god, she's very gullible.
He doesn't look like he looks like he would say anything.
Yeah.
What about if you show us through your quarters, your cave?
Okay.
Can the direwolf pick him up by his foot and carry him into the
Just kind of like
cave?
hanging upside down.
Hanging upside down.
All right.
Okay, let's have a look inside. Is there anything that we should be aware of before we step it through?
When you select the direwolf, actually, Angelo, just out of curiosity, does it show you everything on the map, or can you still not see into the caves?
No, just like a line of sight into the cave.
So, okay, so you can't see through the wall or anything?
I can't, no.
Okay, sweet.
Just
Cool.
around the fire pit there.
Alright. Go ahead and move your tokens wherever you wish to move them.
Can we also
as
loop
we're
it?
walking in, talking
Sorry.
through like Skrut, I know how to pick him. You are very clever. I know you're smart. If you have any more friends or family in here, you should tell us about it now. Otherwise it could work out very poorly for you and your remaining kin.
He says, "Oh, okay." He like kind of twists around and like points at Sylvara. He's like,
There's a trap there.
he like points here.
And there. And there.
Oh, thank you, dear.
But no more. You killed everyone. Good job.
Very well, if safe, we will look inside here.
Also, if we can loot the bodies, in particular that wizard, before we head in.
Okay, so the wizard, you don't find any like magical items on the wizard. The staff looks like it's just like a fairly like basic kind of magical focus, but it doesn't. It's pretty crude. You don't get the feeling that it has any energy in it or anything. Maybe if like Sylvara kind of has a look at it. I will say that you. I mean, kobolds. Yeah, maybe they will have like a little bit of gold on them. I'll say.
Yeah. I was thinking more so if they've got keys to anything in particular that we might need to look into.
You don't find any keys, but you find 9 silver pieces.
Okay.
And yeah, nothing else like that. Nothing like
Of
a
interest,
key
yep.
or anything that's gonna like kind of help you
Okay.
in the near future. You think?
Can I grab a fishing rod? Is there plenty of fishing rods lying around?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay,
Yeah, can I grab a net?
Okay. I will put. Hold on, wrong character.
It's a real shame that we didn't find a trench coat lying around. Could have
What?
made,
A couple more
could have made 2 kobolds and a trench coat.
We've only got 1 kobold though.
Damn it.
You killed him all.
Kobold and a gnome. Kobold and a gnome in a trench coat.
Yeah.
And a imp.
And Ivanna, you wanted a net. Okay. I just put fishing tackle in your character sheet, Ted, because I couldn't find. I don't know if there are. I'll have a look. I'll have a look into it.
That's okay, no worries.
But yeah, that would probably be like rods. Are you able to move, or is your movement locked? Oh no.
Yep. Move into here.
So in here, the smell is absolutely fucking disgusting. As you walk in here, give me a con save. It's yeah. Probably not going to matter at this point, but I'm still curious. The DC is 10. If you fail this, you have the poisoned condition for 1 minute. But basically, you're just sick from the stench of these rotting fish. It's just the cavern is just absolutely just full of this stench. You can almost see it in the air. Otherwise, you see a bunch of furs and rags and things on the ground, some kind of sleeping areas, just heaps of kobold filth, bones, half-chewed meat in this fire pit. Nothing else that's of any particular interest. But Sylvara, you do see that down to the south there is another chamber that appears to have some kind of statue in it.
I'm going to go to that
Another
statue.
fire.
I'd also like to ritually cast Detect Magic as well,
Okay.
in case there's anything magical in here.
There's a lot of fish.
All right.
So I'll be like standing there for like 10 minutes.
Yep. Okay. You see mostly more of the same in here, but you just see this big wooden statue that you think is a statue of the god Cthulhu. Yeah, just very roughly carved into this big, what was probably like a big stump of wood. And you notice that this statue is like holding a big spear, and there is a torn piece of grey fabric kind of stuck to the top of the spear.
Hey,
And,
I reckon that might be from a certain cloak. Wink, wink.
Yeah, you can like very easily kind of compare it to the cloak and work out that this is definitely from the missing cloak. And Skrut says,
Yeah. Oggy didn't want Cthulhu to leave and tried to grab onto cloak. Tore off orange cloak, but it turned grey.
Does anyone have the mending spell? Because I would like to repair it.
I do have the mending spell.
Yeah, can I repair that?
Sure, yeah. I mean, if we detect magic is going on, so I may as well do some mending.
I don't know how mending works with a magic item, but in this case, there's nothing wrong with the magic item, so we'll say you can definitely do that.
Thank you. And I would also like to push the false idol into the fire.
Into the fire.
Yeah. Teddy
Skrut's
will
like-
join.
What are you doing? Cthulhu's going to be mad at you.
It's a
Does it
false
look-
idol.
Does it look anything like Edvard? You said we'd seen Edvard before. Or does it look more like what Cthulhu should look like?
Yeah,
Then
no,
again-
it looks like a big kobold. It doesn't look, doesn't look like
Then again,
Edvard.
Yeah.
We've seen him with the scroll of Alter Self, so maybe he's that.
Yeah, I'll help you push it in the fire.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Whoa.
And it will begin to burn away.
Heretic.
Heretic. Down with the false idol. Would you think it's been 10 minutes yet? Or
Yeah, 10 minutes has probably gone by now.
have I detected anything magical in here? Besides.
Yeah,
the
only
cloak?
that piece of the cloak.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe Skrut says,
Orange is sacred to kobolds. But kobolds confused when turned grey.
Scott, we're just going to leave you to work it out, I think. Are you guys happy to return to Good Mead? I think we've had quite a successful tour.
Find a new home, Scrat.
No more
Okay.
fishing. No more fishing, Scrat.
Skrut has had enough fish for a lifetime.
And Scott say, I love gnomes.
You love gnomes?
That'll do.
Okay.
Let's go.
Good wolf. Good wolf.
The wolf probably gives him one last growl as he like goes out.
Good panther.
he flees.
Alright, shall we touch base with our I was going to say witch, but she's not a witch. I forgot her name, sorry.
Elaheh. Elaheh.
Alaha.
Yeah.
Before we go, Tokra probably just goes over and just makes sure there's no fish stuck in nets over here and just slices them open so that fish are free.
I was going to say, yeah. Remove all the nets.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah,
Destroy
you can do
them.
that easily enough.
We might even bring it back to the fishermen. They might need some extra nets.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
as a kind gesture.
Is there a way we could make this cave cave in on itself?
Well, you're asking the right person.
Maybe we take a kobold, a couple of kobold heads as a proof as well.
Okay.
If anyone has any
Especially
doubt
that
what
wizard.
happened.
Oh well,
Yeah.
the spellcaster.
I'm just thinking if any kobolds come back and try to use this spot, they won't be able to use it if the cave is caved in.
Teddy, what's the structural integrity of
Well,
the cave?
Teddy's got mold earth, so maybe I could do some mold earth on the entrance. Would that work?
So how does that work? Mold
So
earth.
the thing about mold earth is that it has to be loose earth. So if this is quite sturdy with stone, it probably won't do anything.
Yeah, I think these are like rocky bluffs, and it's like
Okay.
it's I mean it's like a rock cave. I think it would be difficult to, I don't know if you have any good ideas.
It's habitat.
Habitat. But
Maybe
this is
one
the
of
cave of the
Vilar's-
false god.
Maybe one of Vilar's bears will take it up as residence. We should leave it.
Alright.
Alright.
We thought that fish in there might be very tempting.
All right. So you head back.
Go back.
Okay. So you follow the river back to Elaheh and find her feeding an emaciated bear. And it's kind of like lying on its side and like groaning, thankfully. She's like feeding this fish to it. And she stands and watches you as you return, and carrying these kobold heads. She says, "You have returned. Welcome back. It looks like you were victorious."
Yes, we found the source of the problem, as you mentioned, the kobolds. They were trying to sacrifice all the fish to their god Katumak, who was promised power, which we believe was an impersonator of sorts. We've cut all the nets, and we believe that fish should return to its normal population very shortly, make its way downstream.
That is a strange story, but it is also wonderful news.
She kind of it almost gets like a little bit excited. She's like,
Here, I have a gift for you.
she sort of runs into the trees near her campsite. And after a moment, she comes back, and she's like holding this this large, pretty big like jug. It's like beautifully painted, has like these sort of runes inscribed on it. And she says,
I was hiding this near my camp. I would like to express my gratitude to you for returning the place to its returning ecological balance.
and she kind of hands out this jug. She says,
It is an alchemy jug.
Thank you. And Vakos will just pass it down the line, maybe to Teddy.
Teddy will accept another gracious gift.
I believe
Alright.
this might be in your wheelhouse.
I'll put it in your inventory.
I assume it's empty, the jug.
So, where's the inventory? Okay. So I'm not sure if maybe, let me see. It sloshes when you shake it.
Oh.
Even Sylvara
Okay.
might like it, actually.
Yeah. I have plenty of things, so I'm happy to pass this off. Sylvara, would you like a wondrous alchemy jug?
Sure, why not?
Sorry,
Alright.
Adrian, we'll get that moved.
That's alright. Okay. There you go.
I could always use it to make sandwiches.
There's something in there too.
Oh, I'll open the alchemy jug and see what's inside.
So if you just look in there, how does it work? Just looks like it's full of mayonnaise or what?
Takes a minute to pour out 2 gallons.
I don't know what it looks like. It says it's sloshing, but I guess if you open it without kind of trying to decide what it is, then it's just like, it seems like it's empty, even though it continues to make this sloshing sound.
Yeah, I think it's just an audible thing, even though it's empty.
Yeah.
Tokra looks at it and says that could be toxic in the wrong hands as he looks at Ivanna. She's gonna like bless the liquid inside it.
Perfect. What is it? A bedpan.
But Elaheh says, I can go with you now. I have helped the bears around here, and I'm trying to think actually how far it is and whether she would actually, because it's not like these fish just come back.
You know, after these tokens here, I think they may suffice. We'll bring this back to the town and say it was a misunderstanding. It was the kobolds causing the fish to go missing. I think that should suffice with our, what's his name? With Wallag. He should understand.
Yes, I would appreciate that if you could tell this Wallag and the people of Good Mead that I'm not an evil witch. I only want to live in peace and harmony, as I imagine all of them do as well. I would very much appreciate that.
Yes.
Just want fish for the winter to fish from the lake below.
I'm optimistic that when the fish begin to return, I will be able to go back to my home in the hills.
I'm sorry, what's your name again, dear?
Elaheh Mahdre.
I'll call you Ellie.
Okay.
In Sylvara's head, that's the only way she's going to remember it.
She will wish you farewell and thank you again. And you can continue back down along the Redrun and call out to Wallag, who's it's in the afternoon now, and he's still kind of out on this icy lake in his boat, the sail sort of flapping in the wind. And he says, he kind of looks at you all carrying these kobold heads, and he's like, "Right, that was unexpected. So you survived then?"
Tokra just throws one onto the boat and says, "This was causing your fish disappearance."
Are you telling me that the witch was really 3 kobolds wearing a trench coat?
No, not that old trick. She was actually trying to help the environment, the animals.
The what?
And the animals, the bears.
Oh, right.
She was just misunderstood. Yes, it was the kobolds who were sacrificing the fish, which we resolved that issue.
Right.
As you can see.
Yeah, I can see that. Interesting. Okay. I believe you. You look like you've been through a battle as well.
Yes, the kobolds do not have very much high respect for their elderly. Rather rude.
And what were they doing there? Why were they taking all the fish?
They were deceived.
By
Yes.
what?
By a false
who?
god.
By Edvard.
Edvard!
Yes. That's at least what we think.
you can explain it to him. He kind of
Sure.
stands there listening to you, sort of slack-jawed, kind of scratches his red beard. Right. Well, I definitely won't be voting for him anymore then, and I'll make sure that the other fishers do the same. And he'll say, "Come on then," and he'll kind of get you all onto his boat and ferry you back across to Good Mead.
Well, like, we assume you're not the only reputable towns member who has been deceived into voting for Edvard. Do you know if there are others who we may be able to sway?
I don't know exactly who. You'd have to talk to them. I don't want to go running my mouth about people either. But you do know that Goatfriend and Teethgrinder have more names on a list.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Probably
But-
warn Warlag just to keep his distance from Edvard because we don't know how powerful he is or what sort of magics he has. So, about like hypnotizing or charming or that sort of thing.
I don't want to have nothing to do with neither witches nor necromancers. Don't you worry. I'll keep my distance.
Good man.
And we don't want to getting out too much that we're onto him. So I might have been a bit too forward with you, but I have a good feeling about you, Warlag. So I'm sure that won't go anywhere.
Right, I won't say nothing. I'll just keep it between us.
Inside check.
How do you try to discern whether he's telling the truth or not?
Well, we also have a dire wolf on our boat now and a panther as well. We came back with.
Okay. He's like eyeing them the whole time, looking pretty nervous.
I guess does he? Can I determine whether he has any loyalty to us at all? Like, or does he still think Edward is, like he totally believes us? I guess.
Yeah, give me a check. Give me an insight check.
Ogre's giving the wolf and panther some pats on the boat ride.
He looks impressed by all of you that you have slain these kobolds. And he, now that you've kind of told him the story, told him about Elaheh, he feels kind of rattled as well about like Edvard's ability to deceive him, and he seems like he's quite concerned that Edvard may indeed be some sort of necromancer or wizard or something like that. You think he's being pretty straightforward?
We can trust you, right?
Of course. But I have added, I'll show you this, it is 10 votes. You have earned 10 votes because Warlag will persuade 9 other people to vote the same way that he does.
What?
One.
All right, that's a good start. Let's get some more votes.
Do we know roughly how many people vote in this election?
You know that there's like around like 110, 120 people in the town, and you think like all of them would vote?
Okay.
This music ended up being more foresty than I expected. It's kind of like there's some birds out. You've sort of restored the ecology to the nature a little bit, and it just sort of, the balance has been restored. Okay. After you reach the other side, you can sort of walk back up the hill into Good Mead. And you go back to the eat, drink, and sleep. It's starting to get later in the afternoon. The sun is beginning to set. And you greet the halfling woman behind the desk, and she waves you upstairs, and you can go back to Goatfriend's quarters. And you knock on the door, and this time Brachior Androma opens the door. Brachior is tall, lean, and muscular. He's dressed in fur and leather, and he's got long, straight black hair tucked behind his ears. And he welcomes you in, and you can see Goatfriend is in here. He's tidied up since your last visit. It's looking a lot neater in here now. You also see Teeth Grinder, and you see Haktar Androma. Haktar is tall and muscular, but overweight, and he's got short black hair. And Brachior sort of gives you a half smile and welcomes you in. When Haktar sees you, he's kind of like, aha! You have returned, I see! And Goatfriend is also, he kind of jumps up and says, oh, welcome back! How did it go with Walag Norik?
We seem to have convinced Walag to vote anywhere else other than Edvarg, so I think it's a success.
Teeth Grinder's like, that is good. That is very good indeed. But we have just been looking at this note. Brachior's like, yeah, we received a note. What do you think of this? And Teeth Grinder says, oh, by the way, the brothers, they finally listened to me after they knew about what was going on with Walag. They've agreed to put their argument aside. Haktar is like, yes, my brother said he was only running for the speakership because he was angry with me. And Brachior's like, I do admit that, it's true. I think it's not really my style to be in charge of a town, and I think that the integrity of the AWMC and Good Mead are much more important than our squabble, especially if it is true that there is more to this Edvard than we suspected. And as they're saying this, Goatfriend is like handing you this note. And you can read this note. It looks like it was written frantically in this scratchy black ink, and it says, I suspect you have something to do with the invasion of my property yesterday. I don't know who you are or what you want, but if you continue to interfere, there will be consequences.
Who was this note handed to?
Oh, Maggie received it from, Tane, the messenger boy.
Interesting. Also, I'm sure Teeth Grinder mentions that your diamonds might be of interest to Edvard. So we'll highly recommend you tighten security around those.
Indeed, yes. We have been considering this. Considering what to do about it. If this really is that necromancer that cursed me before.
We should check in with Tane to see if he's okay, and maybe he recognized who gave him the letter.
Teeth Grinder says, I already asked him, but he just said the letter was slipped under his door.
It's no use.
Well, there's only one person's house we've gone into recently.
Yes, but I also sent Tane over there, and it seems like Edvard has disappeared. His cabin is empty.
He knows we searched it, he knows we're onto them. It makes sense.
Does he know it's us specifically, or just the brothers?
Brachior says, it's hard to tell. It doesn't say specifically.
It doesn't say, and I saw a gnome.
No. Tane was simply instructed to bring it here to Goatfriend. Oh yes, and it does concern me that it seems like my cover has been blown. I don't know how he found out where I am. But, it seems to me that maybe the democratic process is the only option here. If we are to stop Edvard from taking lawful rulership of Good Mead, then, I think it will take all of us to do this, and I have another job for all of you if you're still looking for work.
I have a suggestion.
Oh, yes?
Why not just have the people of Good Mead go on holiday for a few months? If there's no one around to vote, he can't take hold.
Well, many of the people say that they wish to vote for him. Well, that's part of the problem, but also, I don't think these people are simple, and not wealthy enough to go on holiday. They must look after their families and continue to produce food and other things.
Yes, that is unfortunate.
Indeed. I like the idea of simply telling everyone to leave. That certainly would solve the problem.
Well, I believe we've managed to sway a number of votes already. Is it safe to assume that Edvard has the entirety of the town under his spell, or do you have any voters that you know you can already rely on? That's to say, are we starting from 0 votes, or do you already have established support?
Goatfriend looks at Teethgrinder. Teethgrinder kind of says, like, from speaking to the people, it seems like there are a lot of people who are going to vote for Edvard, but not everyone, but a great many. It will take us a lot of work, and we only have one more day. Tomorrow, the vote is after tomorrow.
So we need to do the most productive thing we can in a day. Do you have any suggestions?
Goatfriend says, well, it is starting to get quite dark. And some of you look like you've been through a little bit of a scrap. Kind of looks at Tokra.
Yeah, still bloody.
Says, look, if how about I rent you all a room here at the Eat, Drink, and Sleep. It's mostly empty. And, maybe when you get up in the morning, we can talk about this in some more detail. We will perhaps compose a list, and perhaps we can give half of the names to you, and we'll take the other half and see if we can get things done.
And maybe if Brachior, you can convince your voters to vote for Hector as well. That might
certainly
sway.
Do that if I can.
Or possibly show a union between yourself and Hector as well. Combine the party.
Yes, if we can go and speak to the people, I will definitely make a show of supporting my brother. It is a good idea.
Another suggestion. We could always, if it really comes down to it, we could always get the votes from the ballots and simply destroy the ones that are for that guy's name.
The whole voting process is protected by the militia. It would be difficult to go against them.
Well, then never mind.
More difficult than kobolds?
Yes, I think so. How many kobolds did you fight?
Oh, got to be at least 20 kobolds.
a lazy 20.
Goatfriend says, I don't know if I think it's a good idea to be risking some sort of civil conflict. Maybe as a last resort.
They might also have a revote, and then we're...
I think we can do this the honest way.
Yeah,
honesty
there's
first.
nothing wrong with honest, but it's always good to have a plan B in case honest doesn't work out.
Yep.
That is definitely true.
All right. Well, maybe we'll get some rest and we'll recoup tomorrow.
We will compose this list for when you wake, says Hector.
Very
And
well.
you can head out and kind of head down the hall. Gefren will sort of go downstairs and pay for a couple of rooms for you to stay in. And you can all have a long rest.
Yay. Long rest.
All of Tokra's cuts and bruises just fade away into nothing.
All right. And so you can sleep the night and wake up sometime around sunrise. And in the morning, maybe Teeth Grinder comes and sort of knocks on your doors and wakes you up. And he takes you downstairs again. I'm thinking you can like have breakfast. If anyone wants to eat, does anyone eat breakfast?
Tokra eats. You gotta have your protein for the day. Just
Sylvara's
some meat.
Sylvara's version of breakfast is more like a cup of tea and biscuits and toast.
All right.
I can take this to go. It's okay.
Maggie will do her best to prepare these requests, and Gefren will pay for everyone.
Maggie, do you have any prosciutto? I have an empty belt here.
Prosciutto? No, I don't have any of that, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's okay.
Takes a while to make, and can't spare the meat. But you can sit down around the table with the brothers and Gefren. And Gefren will present you with this list, comprising half of the names from the original list that you found in the gold box. And it looks like the Androma brothers have sort of added some information to this list about all of these constituents, like a little bit of information about who they are and what their deal is. And I'll show you that. I've got a handout for it. And Hector
Not
says,
Maggie.
yeah, interesting.
Sorry, what does Hector say?
Yeah, Hector says, we will take the other names, and we will go and speak to them. Come on, there is no time to waste. And he sort of downs his drink, and Teeth Grinder and Gefren. Well, Gefren will stay with you. He's not going to go out and campaign. He's still trying to stay on the down low. But the Androma brothers and Teeth Grinder sort of, yeah, finish their meals, have their drinks, and they leave. They wish you good luck.
Since we're here, we might as well talk to Maggie.
Yeah. It's quite easy to see that they're working together again. That should seems easy to convince.
Yeah. All right. So, I guess she's just kind of cleaning up after having cooked for you, and there's like a couple of people sort of trickling in now. Just one or two. It's just early in the morning. I don't think like heaps of the townsfolk are sort of coming to this inn to like get wasted at 6 in the morning. Maybe there's just one. Yeah, maybe there is just one. Just one.
Town drunk.
Just like one lady comes in. It's kind of with like this cloak around her, wrapped in this big fur cloak. She kind of comes in and like quietly like orders a mead and goes and like sits in the corner, and maybe she begins like playing cards by herself. And you can speak to Maggie And she'll say, I think I overheard a little bit of what you were talking about. What seems to be the issue?
Well, it seems like you intend to vote for Edvard. Care to explain why you think he is a better option other than Haktar or Brachio?
She kind of like looks over at the door just to make sure that the Androma brothers are still, they're not sort of coming back in. She says, well, look, I was in the mead hall during Mikhail Androma's wake, and I remember the conflict between his sons. I'm a little bit hesitant to vote for Haktar because of it. I feel like he's a little bit unhinged, maybe. But the truth of it is, it goes a bit further than that. I'm in a bit of a difficult situation. She says, well, I don't know how else to put it, but I'm sort of being extorted.
Well, Maggie, we're not going to put up with that. Is there anything we can do?
By whom?
Well, the thing is, it's by some people who say that they represent the AWMC.
Where do these people reside?
I think they're from East Haven, actually. But, it's funny, it's a bit of a coincidence because they said that they would come back today, later on. I have to pay them money in order to prevent accidents from happening.
I've heard about these accidents. There might be an accident outside your bar before they come in, or as they leave.
I take your meaning. I have to say I'm a little bit confused because they want me to vote for Edvard, but they say they work for the AWMC. And especially hearing what you all are talking about, I don't really understand. I feel like maybe they're lying, but even so, I don't want to go against them or provoke their wrath.
If you don't mind me asking a personal question, do you care to elaborate on what bad things they might say would happen, or were they purposely vague?
They were purposely vague. They look like pretty shady types. And I was afraid. And I agreed, and I've continued to agree. I've paid them twice now, and they say they'll come back today.
What
Around
time were
midday.
they paying? Oh, midday.
What was it now?
6.
That's,
6 in the morning.
Okay, that's a while.
I'll just note that down, and we might have to come back during that.
Yeah, we might have a conversation.
Yeah, for your lunch special.
You can promise we'll be back for midday to assist with this altercation.
And so, and then then I would be free to vote for Haktar, of course. I'd be very willing to do that if that's what you say I should do. I can put aside my concern that I have about his violent tendencies.
Could you also tell any of your friends who might be inspired by your choice to change allegiances?
Yeah, I mean, I do speak to quite a lot of patrons, and yeah, I can definitely speak to people if you're able to deal with these. I don't know, they're pretty intimidating. I don't want to promise anything, but of course, if you can do something about this, of course. I mean, anything.
Have you met any of these people in person, or just notes you've been getting?
Oh no, they come in. There's a woman and 2 men.
And 2 men.
Yeah, I reckon we meet him at noon.
We will be here at noon.
I'll make sure I bring
Okay.
the loot for a special performance.
Can a giant elk fit in an inn? That is the question.
They have service stalls at the back, or
For elks.
when they have for functions.
So the animals can get like beer in a trough or something. Like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame.
Okay, so we've got about 6 hours till we can navigate that.
Took a time. We can check off some of these other names.
Well, I think if we head over to Yanwei, the builder, he's had his tools stolen and he just requires a new set of tools. Well, I think that's one that we can...
Now, how can we be so sure that wasn't Notch?
Stealing the tools?
Yeah.
It's true, you don't have eyes on him anymore.
I think it's a good idea. Let's talk to the builder.
Alright.
I seem to have lost the name list. Where's it gone?
Oh, hold on. I'll just make it so that you can actually access it in the handouts.
Yeah, nice.
There you go. Should be able to see it now.
Yep, nice, thanks.
Okay, so you head to the workshop to see Yanwei Ko. And the workshop is a long single-story brick shed with a flat roof and several doors, one of which has been left open. And when you look inside, you find it vacant, except for a muscular-looking man dressed in overalls with short black hair and a pockmarked face. And he's sitting in a chair reading a book, sort of surrounded by sawdust-covered workbenches that are cluttered with offcuts and nails and empty table vices. And at the other end of the workshop, you notice that there is a large non-functioning kiln, and there's piles of bricks and tiles and a wheelbarrow full of sand. And it just sort of looks like this workshop is not running. And this man looks up at you as you enter, and he sort of apologizes and like closes this book that he's holding, keeps his finger in it, and sort of says, "I apologize. The shop is closed."
Good morning. I'm Vakos and these are my companions. And who may you be?
My name is Yanwei.
Yanwei, pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is all mine. What can I do for you?
Yes, as you're aware, there's an upcoming election not too far away, tomorrow or so. And we'd like to talk to you about your vote.
Okay. It is a tradition that we discuss the political process openly in Good Mead, although I do recognize some of you, but others not so much. But yes, of course I will discuss it with you.
Where would our vote, I'll begin, our vote lies with the Androma brothers, both Hector and Brachio. I think they'll be a fine fit for this good mead. And where does your vote lay at this present time?
I would vote for the dark horse candidate, Edvard Berghoff.
Strange things about that Edvard.
I think he will be able to get things done.
And what has persuaded you to vote for Edvard?
Well, seeing as you asked, about a 10-day ago, all of our tools were stolen. After hours, me and my tradespeople own our tools collectively. The carpenters are useless without their hammers and saws and adzes. Even the brickmaker needs tongs or a trowel. And Edvard came to me, actually quite soon after the tools went missing. He promised to buy replacements from Bryn Shander if he is elected as town speaker. And, yes, we feel that we have no choice in order to continue to do our jobs.
Is there also somewhere local that you could buy your tools from? Within town? That possibly we could assist if you have a change of thought with your vote.
Unfortunately, Good Mead is a small town and there are no tools for sale here other than the ones that we were using. If anyone was to make new tools, it would be us. So we would need to go to Brinchanda.
Yanwei, we would love to track down your missing tools. Would that perk your interest in exchange for perhaps a political allegiance to the brothers that we support?
Why, yes, of course. I have no particular loyalty to Edvard. What are you proposing?
Well, I think first we would love any kind of details on the night of the robbery.
Well, it happened after hours. That is all I really know. I didn't see anyone around. I simply came in the next morning and they were gone.
Who would steal your tools in town?
I'm not sure, but Edvard did say he would recruit an investigator to find the culprit. And I would like justice for the loss of work. He says, if you are in this kind of work, perhaps you could take a look around. You're welcome to go wherever you like. He says, now that I think about it, maybe I can also recall somebody lurking around here. He says, let me see. Where's my D8? There's some new dice here. Hold on, I'll use the D8 in the system. He says, now that I think about it, perhaps I did see Brunic, the baker, hanging around the workshop as I was leaving. He's recently lost his leg in an accident, so I don't see what he could have to do with it.
Well, perhaps we'll have a conversation with him, and if we find anything today or prior to the election, we'll let you know ASAP.
That would be wonderful. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
And just remember, we're looking into this now. Where's Edvard's promised investigator? So we're on top of it before him. Even if we can't find the person responsible, we're trying. Edvard's nowhere to be seen.
That is notable. I appreciate that.
Looking around the workshop, the kiln, and so forth, does it look like that we could actually, maybe I might ask Yanwei, are you having issues with your kiln? Is that something we can help you with now to fire it up?
It is not so much an issue of firing it up, but simply we don't have tongs or a trowel or any tools or anything.
And so there's no broken windows or forced entry or anything like that on the night of the robbery?
No.
Okay.
Says, but to be honest, you can kind of just get in here quite easily.
It's not locked? You don't keep it locked or anything like that?
No, it is only a small town. It did not occur to me that this would be a problem. It has never been a problem before. We do a lot of work for the town, you see. Why would they steal our tools?
I agree. I'm not one to make accusations, but there's a certain new member of town that
fish have disappeared. Tools have gone missing.
I appreciate that.
That's
But there are, it seems, a few new faces in town. So yes, you're right. Maybe I should have locked my workshop.
How did Edvard approach you? Did he just ask you what you wanted? Or did he somehow know what you wanted?
Yes, he knew already. Some of the, he said that he had heard. And he simply showed up, just as you have yourselves now.
I know word travels fast in small towns, but does it travel that fast? Does that sound right to you?
Well, there are a few who work here who may have spread the word. So it is not that surprising.
Alright, well maybe we'll have a chat to Brunic, and we'll try and get back to you.
Okay, I appreciate that.
We'll see you before the end of the day.
Is everyone happy to head to the baker?
Oh, yes, I could use some bread.
Okay, so you can find the baker's house. The baker, just sort of has this. He just lives in his house and has this bakery that's sort of connected to the house. And he is sitting. This bakery is kind of partially open, and there's just this big stove in there. And when you arrive, he's just sitting there, kind of rubbing his legs. He's just on this chair, inside this bakery, not doing anything. Just sort of shaking his head, and he kind of looks up as you come over. He's just this kind of regular-looking man with just a bushy moustache. He says, "Hello. What can I do for you?"
Brunic, you run this bakery, do you?
I do. I try to. It's a bit hard since I lost my leg.
What happened there? Sort of accident or?
It was a wolf. In the woods.
A wolf?
Yes, I was going for a walk, as I often do, and I was attacked. And it tore into my leg. And it doesn't work anymore, as you can see. Kind of jiggles
This
his
happened
leg.
recently.
It happened a few moons ago. I'm okay now.
I'm glad.
You're very lucky to be alive there. They just took your leg and not your life.
I know.
How did you run away?
I was rescued by Asta Skal, the hunter. Otherwise, I could not have run away. Sort of he kind of chuckles and then he realizes that maybe you're sort of laughing at his expense. He's like,
Is there anything we can do to make your life easier?
He says, well, well, it just so happens that I have these instructions for building a wheeled chair from my nephew. But I don't have the materials or the know-how to build the thing. If you could get some materials for me, why do you wish to help me? It's very charitable of you.
Could the builders build it in town?
The builders? I spoke to the builders, but they don't have any tools.
When did you speak to them?
How long ago did the builders say that their tools were stolen again?
I think think a 10-day ago. Just over a 10-day ago.
Okay.
Brunic says, I spoke to them just recently, maybe only 5 or 6 days ago.
It's a
But,
shame that
It's okay though. I've been promised that I would be gifted a new chair by the town from the coffers by Edvard if he is elected.
Well, I would like to help you today, if possible. What kind of materials would you need for the chair?
He says, well, I'm not sure. I've kind of had a look around the town, hobbling around as I do, as you can see. I mean, it's difficult for me to get around. It's hard for me to even do my job as a baker. You see, I usually have to stand at the stove and sort of walk back and forth and serve customers, and this is why I really need this wheeled chair. I think it would really help.
Would it be tall enough for you to reach the benches?
I think it would be tall enough. He says, I have the designs. I could go get them if you like. He begins to sort of fumble for these like crutches next to this chair.
Why don't you get an apprentice backer to do all the hard work for you?
I can't afford it.
Well, I think today might just be a lucky day because it just so happens that we are helping the builder find their tools again. So I imagine that they will be up and running and will be able to craft this wheelie chair for you.
Excellent. If they could get the materials. I was, look, I have to admit, I was kind of hanging around that workshop, looking to see if they had materials that I could use. But I didn't see anything. Maybe there could be something to scavenge around the town. I'm not sure.
Brunic, I'd love to look at the instructions and see what exactly we are looking for in terms of materials.
Okay, I'll just get them. He kind of gets up, gets his crutches, and sort of like hobbles into his house. And you can sort of wait a moment before he'll come back. And he comes back and he's kind of holding out this piece of parchment. And you can see like it's fairly complicated designs for this wheeled chair. And it looks like, yeah, it would require like a number of different materials and things. Different pieces of wood, screws and spokes and, yeah, a whole bunch of things.
And he said his cousin designed it? Or
My nephew.
nephew?
What was the name of your nephew?
My nephew's name was, Breg.
Inside check.
Whereabouts is Breg?
Ivanna, what? So you're just kind of like looking to see if he looks a bit like suspicious when he says that?
Well, I guess like where I'm going is that maybe the parchment looks like similar to something that we saw in the cabin, and that maybe like the design is kind of is a method of that his nephew didn't actually design it, and like he's kind of working, I guess, with the Edvard sort of thing. So like, is it like Edvard's kind of made a play with this sort of design?
Okay. Yeah, you can give me an insight check.
Yes.
You don't detect anything off about him? No glimmer in his eye or anything? He doesn't sort of look up and to the left or up and to the right or whatever it is?
And the parchment doesn't look familiar.
The parchment... Yeah, no, not really. It just looks like these, wheelchair designs. And Vakos, what were you asking?
Whereabouts is your nephew?
He's in
Yeah.
Brinshanda.
Oh, Brinshanda. Okay.
He says, you could probably find some old wheels and other pieces of wood around town to repurpose for the chair. I'm confident you could if you had a good look. I just am not able to get around myself. He kind of he doesn't want you to leave, you know. He's sort of like kind of feels like maybe you could help him.
In terms of like the size of the town, like how much time would we do we think we would need to invest to kind of scope the region of parts? Just because time is a problem today, of course.
Yeah, depending on how thoroughly you wanted to search, I mean, I guess it would vary. Mm-hmm. You could kind of like do a quick sweep of the town in probably half an hour, especially with a lot of you.
How does that sound?
How many of these gold pieces is it to buy one of these chairs from Brinshanda?
He says 60 gold pieces. It's very expensive. It's an unusual piece of equipment.
Could we not leave you with 60 gold pieces, and we will promise you that we will build you a chair once the builder's tools are back. In the meantime, you hold on to this gold, and I'll get out a bag of 60 gold pieces.
If you wish to give me 60 gold pieces, of course, I could just
to hold
order
on
a chair.
Until we will build you a chair.
You don't need to build me one. I can just buy one from Brinshanda. I'll have a message sent to my nephew, and he can come and collect the gold. You don't want this gold? Why are you giving me gold?
I need the gold.
Do you want something from me?
Maybe your vote.
My vote?
In the upcoming election.
I see.
We'll like you to side with the Androma brothers.
For 60 gold pieces?
Because they're very charitable, and they love the people. They want to make Good Mead great again.
It's a terrible slogan, but okay.
No. Oh, look, I'm just a messenger. I don't keep up with it.
For 60 gold pieces, I'll vote for whoever you wish. If I can get my wheelchair up and running, I'll be able to make bread again, and of course. I don't know if there's something a bit off about that Edvard fellow anyway.
No tixies backsies.
Do you pay him 60 gold
I am
pieces?
happy to personally give you 20 gold pieces. I don't know if anyone else wants to jump in on that.
I can chuck in 20.
Yeah. Well, Tokra's got a bag of 60 gold pieces out, so if anyone else wants to chip in, they can, but...
It was your
If you've got the
idea.
gold out, yeah. If you're holding out 60 gold.
He's holding it out because he feels bad for this old man.
You sure we can't spend a bit of time searching for parts? Or do you think path of least resistance here?
Time is of the essence today, I think.
Okay.
Or maybe he could pay a deposit for the chair.
Yes, that's a good idea. Here's 10 gold. And
Edvard has promised to buy me a completely new chair. Why would I? It's only a day away if he gets voted in, and I hear that he probably will. I don't know if I... how do I know you definitely... I mean, no offense. I really need the chair.
You know me. I bought bread before.
I have
Come on,
seen
I'm a
you.
regular customer, yeah.
I have seen you, but 10 gold pieces.
I don't think Edvard's promises are worth his weight in gold. He's nefarious.
But everyone's voting for him.
Oh, not the fisherman.
Not I.
I did hear something about that.
Yes.
You know what? I'll give him 20 gold. Sylvara doesn't need it in her old age.
So
Is it
30
deposit?
gold?
30 gold for a deposit.
30 gold deposit.
30 gold.
That's more than Edvard's willing to give you, dear.
Promise
what-
you Edvard wouldn't give you a gold piece.
So why? So when you say a deposit, you will give me the other 30 gold pieces when? I'm kind of confused.
When we find the tools.
The tools.
Yeah. The builders.
Think of the 30 gold as a promise to make you a chair when we have more time available to us. Just because the election is so soon.
I don't need you to make me a chair. I can just buy one. But as I said, Edvard will buy me a new chair. It's a very hard decision. If you're going, I'm confused why you would leave me with 30 gold pieces. I don't know what I can promise you. How about this? If Edvard does get in, I'll give you the 30 gold pieces back, and no problem. But if he doesn't get in, then do I get to keep the 30 gold pieces?
So, Edward's making a lot of promises.
But you
To a lot of
are
people.
also making promises.
Yeah, plus our gold, which is our demonstration that we're more than just our word.
I see, but what if, so I don't vote for Edvard, and then Edvard still gets in, and then he finds out I didn't vote for him, and then I don't get the chair, and then will you still give me the other 30 gold pieces?
We'll
Yes.
make sure that you have a chair.
So your options are a leap of faith with no gold with Edvard, or a leap of faith with at least 30 gold with us.
Give me a group persuasion check.
Yay!
I think he's pretty on the fence, so it's not going to be easy, just so you know.
Can I give myself guidance?
He will see you doing that, though, and it will affect what he thinks about you. So you can do it, but he will be surprised if you just sort of start channeling this energy.
He will be impressed with your magic. Okay.
I smell like piss. She hasn't got money. What's she talking about? Oh, it's alright.
23. He says, I'm sorry, I really need that chair. Look, if I start to hear that some of the other townsfolk are going to vote against Edvard, then maybe I would agree. But unless you can give me a written note now saying that you will give me the other 30 gold pieces even if Edvard does get elected, then I would agree. But I still don't understand. Yes. How about that? Would you sign a piece of paper agreeing to give me the other 30 gold pieces even if Edvard is still elected?
I'll sign a piece of paper, but I can't read very well, so they might have to eyeball it first.
So that means you get a chair and 30 gold
I'm confused.
from Edvard if he gets elected.
Yeah,
No, because if he knows that
what? It's a
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I'm confusing myself.
Why don't we just give him the other 30 gold?
that. He's 60 gold. Vakos is going to give you 60 gold.
Okay.
We'll want some fresh bread tomorrow morning before the vote. We'll like to have.
I mean, I will. I'll do my best. I can still bake a little bit, but I won't have the chair for a few days, of course.
So now,
true.
now the baker has 90 gold. He's pretty happy.
Oh, did Notch have any gold?
Wait, why does he have 90 gold? No, Notch took his gold.
Wow.
I gave him 30 gold, and Vakos just gave him 60 gold.
Well, in total it would be okay. I'll give him another 30.
Okay, everyone, just make sure you subtract the appropriate amount from your character sheet.
So Vakos took out 30.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do 12 each if you guys want.
Oh, I think Vakos was also holding a lot of the money.
Okay.
He'll have a chat to you when we leave the store.
Sure.
There you go, dear. Get yourself a very pretty chair.
Brunic thanks you profusely. Of course, all right then. I thank you so much. This is, I never expected this to happen. It is like a miracle. I will certainly vote for Hector.
Any customers that come in and buy some bread, make sure to spread the word that we're gonna get Hector into power.
Of course. Yes, I will do that as well. And you win another 5 votes from doing that.
Now we just need 500 more. What?
So you're up to 15 votes. And
Okay,
yep.
I was just thinking out loud, we didn't find anything, we didn't progress any further in finding the tools, which was a pity. So we've got to keep doing that.
Yeah, you got the idea from Brunic that maybe the reason why he was seen loitering around the shop was because he was looking for like parts for his chair.
Yeah.
We
As
we didn't
we
see any tools when we looked in the cabin originally, like any of these missing things.
Which cabin? Oh, you mean Edvard's cabin?
Yeah, that's
Nah,
cabin.
didn't see any tools. What are you gonna say, Angelo?
As we were leaving the store, Vakos will say, guys, I've got 140 gold left. Just letting you know. This is our collection so far. Yeah,
That's a good amount.
I was the treasurer to begin with.
Right.
All right.
well.
Let's end the session there.
Yeah.
Very good. I'm keen to get some more votes.
To buy some more votes.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it might be a bit easier with the builders, that we could just, okay, here's like 10 gold each, buy yourself some more tools and head off.
Yeah, if they were broken, I was like, we have that mending spell, don't we? You could just fix them. But no, stolen. Damn it.
Caravan is next, I think. She's trying to convince people.
Who?
The caravan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that soon.
I forgot her name already.
Insert person's name here.
Petra Lorca, the Caravaneer.
The baker did mention as well, Asta Skull, the hunter, was the one that helped him after the wolf. Maybe she might know something about maybe the wolf that attacked. If it seemed odd or anything like that. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
All right. Well, thank you, Adrian. Thank you,
you.
everybody.
Yeah, thanks guys.
I appreciate you.
Gonna be the new party slogan now. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you all.
All right, guys.
See you
Thanks
guys.
for the game.
See you next time.
Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you.